Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. And a very happy Monday and Memorial Day. One and all. Magic Monday, specifically, I suppose. There's so many things today. It's Memorial Day, it's Magic Monday. It's always Magic Monday. But we are here. We are so happy to see you all. And again, it's Memorial Day for those who celebrate. I know we have fans outside of the U.S. as well. And so, for you, happy Magic Monday regardless. It's great to see you all. We would love to hear from you as always. Please do not hesitate to let us know in the comments down below not in the comments down below. Sorry, we've been doing some pre-recorded videos. In chat, we're live right now. In chat, you can let us know how you've been either since the last time we saw you, how your weekend was, whatever the case may be. We would love to hear from you. I will say, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And David.
And we are here, as we are every Monday, for Magic Monday, playing some Magic the Gathering Arena. Specifically this week, we will be playing some Tarkir Dragonstorm Premier Draft, as we have been the past few weeks. We'll talk about Dave, if those of you who are confused. We'll talk about Dave in just a moment. But I think we will... do I use gems for this? I guess I use gems. That's fine. I'm going to start the draft now. while we wait for folks to filter in and again get their messages in, let us know how they are doing. I guess you could let us know how we're doing, but like,
Nope, don't.
we're always open to criticism, Wow, that was very fast. Okay.
That was.
Well,
I'm actually really impressed.
our rare is Sinkhole Surveyor. 1 and a black for a 1/3 flyer. Whenever it attacks, we lose a life, and this creature endures 1. So that would be an Obzon card. There's also Luxodon Battle Priest, which I do like. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature you control. That is also an Obzon card, although it doesn't have the watermark for it because it could be other things as well. There's Aegis Sculptor. 4 mana, 2/3 flying ward 2 bird wizard. Amy doesn't like birds, everybody. We know this. And there's Yathan Toonguard. 2 and a black for a 2/3 menace human warrior. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose a life. Again, another Obzon card. So kind of interesting with 3 cards that are like good for Obzon. A Shocking Sharpshooter. 1 and a red for a 1/3 reacher. And there's a Mystic Monastery. This is a low drop and a flyer and a rare, so I'm going to take it. I just don't love that there's 2 other Obzon cards in that pack. Okay, there's another Obzon card in Krumar Initiate. 1 and a black for a 2/2 human cleric. X and a black, tap, pay X life, and this creature endures X. Activate only as a sorcery. Or there's Opulent Palace, which is for Simic. It's a tri-land, but if it was 2 of our colors, which it is, we could still consider taking it. Although there's also Stormplane Detainment and Piercing Exhale and Snakeskin Veil in here, which are also very good cards for Obzon. And then an Obzon card in Sand Skidder Outrider. Again, we can tell by the watermark down here. But actually, I like this Initiate. Again, another 2-drop. Low drops are super important. This is what's known as a bear with upside. 2 mana 2/2s in limited are bears. And this is a bear with upside because it has an ability. Bears are 1 and a green for a 2/2 grizzly bear that does nothing else. And yet, in draft, those are super important. And this does more than just that. So
And passed.
Yeah, that's fine. We picked it already.
My bad.
No, it's fine. I appreciate the warning. But yeah, basically, if you pull it to the side, it now says pick at the top of it.
Okay.
And in fact, the Disruptive Stormbrood is a very good one for Obzon or for our colors. Our colors are going to be, hopefully, white, green, black. Right now we're mono black, but we can lean into green a little bit if we go like this. We can cast it as an Omen for 2. Okay. Or we can cast it as a Dragon for 5, and when it enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. It's a pretty good card. There's obviously another Krumar Initiate here, but like this is much better than a second Krumar Initiate. For white, there is Rally the Monastery. I don't hate this one, but this is a little bit more for Jeskai than it is for Obzon. Jeskai is appropriately red, white, and blue. Memorial Day. But Disruptive Stormbrood, a very good card, so I'm going to take that one. Perfect. Next. This card is so good. Why? Why is it here still?
I mean, you've got 2 black cards.
I do. So this is that one we talked about last week where it attacks. When it enters, you exile something else, and then when you attack, you copy the thing that you exiled every time you attack with this thing. I mean, yes, I obviously take this card. It's insane. So I'll put the Stormbrood away, maybe? Unrooted Ancestor, Mardu Devotee. We just took a Mardu card, Mardu Siegebreaker. So I'll happily take the Mardu Devotee. That's pretty good. Red, white, black. And so, again, as Amy said, we took 2 black cards. And now we can take red, white, black. And the cool thing is Obzon and Mardu share 2 colors in white and black. Obzon is green, Mardu is red. But still, I'll take the Mardu Devotee, not Initiate. And there is Scoured Barrens, which again might be a sign that that color trio is open. Here's another card, red, white, black for Reigning Victor, which is a very good card actually. 3 mana, 3/3, mobilize 1. When it enters, one of our creatures gets +1/+0 and indestructible until end of turn. I like that quite a bit. There's this rare as well, which I don't love. I actually truly don't love this card. 4 mana sorcery. Look at the top 7. Put up to 2 non-creature, non-land permanents. with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. But it's totally possible that you just pay 4 mana, cast this card, and get nothing. And it's a rare. So, yeah. Reigning Victor is good. I would take Bearer of Glory if it comes back. Descendant of Storms is also not a bad card. Okay. Wow, there's a lot for us here. Holy crap. Overwhelming Surge can do 3 damage to something or destroy an artifact. Oshious Exhale deals 5 damage to an attacker or blocker. And Riling Dawnbreaker can make a 2/2 soldier or a 3/4 flying vigilance dragon that on every combat gives one of our creatures +1/+0 until end of turn. Okay. I mean, I don't know what's happening. This is a great draft that we're doing so far.
Marcus is here in chat saying sup.
What is up, Marcus? Happy Magic Monday. Happy Memorial Day. All of the above.
It's good to see you.
Yes, it is. Okay, so we could do Twin Bolt. Not a bad card. Lightfoot Technique I'm not in love with. It's fine. And Coordinated Maneuver, especially in Mardu, is very good. We're going to be going wide, and this can deal damage equal to the number of creatures we control. I'll take removal over the land. Obviously, the land is what I was going to want to pick, but I'll take the removal over that. This also could destroy an enchantment if they have an annoying enchantment around. But we're hoping to go super wide with creatures and then use Coordinated Maneuver to kill one of their dragons or something. We could take the Storm Shriek Feral. We're trying to be lower costed. +3/+0 until end of turn. Draw a card is not bad. Flurry is not bad either. Alesha's Legacy. I know a lot of other people use this card against us, but I'm just not a fan. I just don't think it's that good. 2 mana, one of your creatures gains Death Touch and Indestructible until end of turn. You get to kill one of theirs, but I don't know. Maybe in Mardu that makes a little bit more sense. I like it. I'll take Rebellious Strike. It draws us a card. And I like that. Wild Ride, +3/+0, and Haste with Harmonized, which means Teamer wants it a little bit more. There is another Twin Bolt, and there's the Outrider with Endure, but it's 4 mana. Again, we're trying to be lower costed. We're Mardu. So I'll take Twin Bolt. 2 mana, 2 damage divided as we choose among 1 or 2 targets. Another Rebellious Strike or a Wild Ride. It's actually kind of a tough one. I'll take the Rebellious Strike, but I may cut it later. Okay. Only thing in our colors is Rescue Leopard. It's not a bad card. 3 mana, 4/2. Sure, why not?
It's adorable.
I'm glad you like it. Cruel Truths. Surveil 2, draw 2, lose 2. I'll take it. We don't care about our life total. We're just trying to get our opponents down to nothing. First strike until end of turn. +2/+0 for 2 mana. For now, it can go in the sideboard. Hey, look, an Obzon rare. Fucking. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
There's actually Starry-Eyed Skyrider, which I'm going to take. It's 2 and a white for a 1/3 flyer. And whenever it attacks, one of our other creatures gains flying, and attacking tokens we control have flying. And Mardu likes to make tokens. So I will take it. And in fact, notably, Mardu Siegebreaker's thing makes a token copy of the creature. So,
okay. Cool.
Pretty good. Okay. Well, we have not a lot here for us, I won't lie. What do you do? Seize opportunity? 2 creatures, +2/+1, or exile the top 2 cards of our library. Until the end of our next turn, we may play those cards. For 3 mana, that's not bad in this deck. We can make 2 of our 1/1s into 3/2s.
Okay.
Before or after blocks.
What about all this other stuff, though?
I mean, this is 6 mana. This is, again, up to 2 target creatures we control. Each get +2/+2. Or destroy a creature with power 4 or greater. Or make 2 1/1 monks with prowess. But that's 4 mana. I kind of like this more.
Okay.
Especially because if we're low costed, we might empty our hand really quickly. And then this lets us exile the top 2 and we can cast them until our next turn. End of our next turn. Frontline Rush. Talk about tokens. There's also a Reigning Victor, which may come back. But Frontline Rush, we can make 2 1/1 goblins or give one of our creatures +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures we control. And again, this is instant speed, so it could be before or after blocks, and we can just kind of win that way. There's also Abzan Devotee, which again is still two of our colors, white and black. But I'll take the Frontline Rush. That's a very good one. There's another Karu Goldkeeper. Obviously, I'm not considering taking it, but that is a second one. We could take the Bloodfell Caves. There is worthy cost. At sorcery speed, pre or post combat, we could sack one of our living tokens and exile one of their best creatures. Underfoot Underdogs makes a goblin. I guess I take the removal again.
Oh, MTG Hillbilly is here saying hello.
What is up, MTG Hillbilly? Great to see you.
Sorry I missed you there.
Luxodon Battle Priest is a little expensive, but we already have a Twin Bolt. Obviously, we would happily take a second one, but I'll try the Battle Priest. That might be like the top of our curve, basically. All right, so there's a Sultai card, a Teamer card, and a Jeskai card. Notably, none of those are Mardu, which is what we're playing. The only card in our colors, or two cards in our colors, is this. If we've cast two or more spells, this becomes a 3/3 monk with haste. Sure, why not? It's 2 mana. I could do that. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Are you done talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Inquiring Mind Screw is here saying no OG Cons draft tonight.
This is
no OG Cons draft tonight.
This is
That's it.
This is Tarkir Dragonstorm. So, I mean, they don't have original cons. Channel Dragonfire, 2 damage to any target for 1 mana. But I'll take the Shock Brigade. 2 mana, 1/3 menace, mobilize 1. It's a good one.
They had like an Ixalan thing.
Yeah, it was weird. Don't ask me. Summit Intimidator, 4 mana, 4/3. One of their creatures can't block when it enters. Or the 2/1 menace endures 2. I guess I'll take the Intimidator, but honestly, I'm going to put it right in the sideboard. I really don't want that card. Did we take a Coordinated Maneuver already? We do have 1. There's the Kintree Nurturer. There's the Nightblade Brigade. When it enters Surveil 1. How many creatures do we have? 10 versus 9 non? That's tough. I think I take the creature. It's got Mobilize. We need more stuff with Mobilize because I feel like we're a little light on it, to be honest. 4 mana, 2/4. When it enters, exile the top card, and we can play it until the end of our next turn. And then Flurry against Double Strike.
MTG Hillbilly says June 4th early access happens. I'll be doing it.
Congrats, as will we.
Awesome.
We love the streamer events. They are good stuff.
And that's awesome, MTG Hillbilly. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, maybe we'll play against you.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. If you're doing limited. Underfoot Underdogs, sure, I'll take it. Cruel Truths again, yes please. And the Monastery Messenger goes to the sideboard. Another Abzan rare. Super unfortunate. But Sibsig Ceremony, I don't think we want this. Creature spells we cast cost 2 less. Whenever a creature we control enters, if we cast it, destroy it and make a 2/2 zombie.
I haven't even seen this card.
Yeah, it's a Sultai card. You can see the watermark there. Because basically it's because you want your creatures to be in the graveyard, and so every creature that you make goes to the graveyard, and then you make a 2/2. But Static Snare costs 1 less for each attacking creature, and it has Flash. That is exactly what we want. Yes, please.
Yeah, that card's pretty sick looking on top of just being sick.
Yeah, it's very good. That can go away, because I'll take it. Frontline Rush. Ooh, Clarion Conqueror, not... That's actually kind of tough. Because we aren't going to have a lot of activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, or planeswalkers. We're just not. Oh, wait. Does Mobilize count? Whenever? That's a triggered ability. So, that's not an activated ability. It's a 3/3 flyer for 3. Maybe I take it. Maybe this is the deck for it. There's another Frontline Rush and another Reigning Victor. Oh, and a Riling Dawnbreaker and a Mardu Devotee. And a Mardu Monument. Damn. Okay. That's interesting. I'm going to try this flyer, though. 3/3 flyers for 3 are good. Tersa Light Shatter. 2 and a red for a 3/3 hasty orc wizard. When it enters, discard up to 2 cards and then draw that many cards. And when she attacks, if there are 7 or more cards in our graveyard, exile a card at random from our graveyard and we may play it this turn.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
MTG Hillbilly says, might see you on the battlefield. I don't do draft.
Fair enough. Well, good luck doing constructed, I suppose. We have Whale of War, which that art is just wild.
Yeah, really.
Just wild. But yeah, I'll take Terza Light Shatter. That's a rare in our colors and in with the Mardu watermark for a reason. It's a very good card.
Inquiring Mindscrew says maybe the OG Cons event is over then?
I mean, I didn't see it, so I have to imagine it is, yes. Alright, so that is for Jeskai. We don't want it. Delta Bloodflies, whenever it attacks, if we have a creature with a counter on it, which we likely won't. Sack another creature to put a counter on this. Destroy a creature, make 2/2 red warriors. They gain haste until end of turn. Sack them at the beginning of the next end step. Yes, please. It's a 4-mana sorcery removal spell, so I will happily take it. Okay. There's a lot here. Duty Beyond Death. 1 and a white, instant. Sack a creature. All our creatures gain indestructible and a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control. That's not bad. There's Devoted Duelist as well. 2 mana, 2/1 haster. I think I'm going to take this, though. I haven't gotten to use this in a Mardu deck before.
Goblin Monk sounds amazing.
Yeah, he's pretty good, actually. I won't lie. He's a good card, but... Sunspear Kieran, 1 and a white for a 2/1 flash flyer. When it enters, return up to one other target non-land permanent we control to our hand. If it was a token, we draw a card. Sure, why not?
That's really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't seen that one before.
No? Okay. Sunshield for 4. We could tap a thing. Flurry, put a counter on it. Alesha's Legacy. I'm just going to take the land. Could help us cast our spells a little. Like, you know, a little at all. Look at that. There's Windscarred Crag. Almost everything in here is in our colors, but 6 mana 5/5 Menace is a little expensive. But if we get up that high, do I care enough? Sure, why not? Let's do it. I'll take it. Sipsic Ceremony comes back because it's not that good of a card. I'll take another Reverberating Summons over a Lightfoot Technique, I think. Frontline Rush came back, as did Reigning Victor. It's got to be Victor, I think. That's right, his name is just Victor now. I'll take the Shock Brigade. It's a good one. More Mobilize. I guess this. Unburied Earth Carver. Do you like this art or this
Sure.
art?
The blue one.
And then this to the sideboard as well. All right, we got to make some cuts because, my God, this deck is very full. Oh, boy. Okay.
That's what happens in 3 colors, though.
Yeah, it is.
Is you don't pick barely anything that's not in your colors.
Right, well, and it seemed like, you know, we were kind of getting hooked up a bit. Get rid of the second Reverberating Summons, the second Rebellious Strike. In fact, I'll probably get rid of the first Rebellious Strike as well.
So how is everyone in chat here tonight?
It's pretty good. Probably get rid of... What don't I want anymore? You, probably. And you two. Also, now that more people have joined, we can more properly introduce our guest tonight. For those who are unfamiliar, this is Dave. Dave is, well, actually, you know what? At the beginning of this channel, you were on a lot more stuff because we made a lot more stuff with more people than just us, and then we moved away, and then you moved away, and, you know, life happens. Exactly. In very opposite directions. Mm-hmm. But then Dave joined us over on Video Games for All, playing Final Fantasy VII. We played through the whole of Final Fantasy VII. And so if you missed that series, you can go check it out and you can hear more of Dave's voice. And then we have and are playing through Final Fantasy VIII. And so we have done that partway through. I would say halfway, maybe, through. Over on Video Games for All, and you can go check that out. And then, I mean, maybe we're filming more of it. Of course we're filming more of it. But Dave is visiting for the week, and so he gets to join us on this stream, also on Friday's stream, over on Video Games for All. Speaking of Video Games for All, links down in the description box below for Video Games for All.
And gluten-free for all.
Our other 2 channels, and we encourage you to go check those out. And then while you are here or there, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Thank you, we appreciate it. But also, yes, Dave, welcome to our Magic stream.
Thank you for having me.
This is not your first time on a Magic stream. Again, literally the last time you were here for 8, you were on one of these streams, and then when you were here for 7, I think you were as well.
Yes. Because you are very gracious and invite me to everything.
Well, I mean, it's either that or you get to go sit up in the room upstairs by yourself and stare at the wall.
I put coloring books in there for him last time.
You didn't give me purple.
It's like, that's the best color. How could you not give him purple?
I didn't give him anything this time because he didn't use it last time.
And that's it. That's the only opportunity you have.
Exactly. No, actually, I just don't know what I did with them.
We need a couple more cuts. But Dave, while I am trying to figure out cuts for this deck, if you are interested in doing so, please... actually, I'll let Amy read these 2 messages, and then Dave, maybe you can give us your background in Magic the Gathering.
Godalope is here saying, sup, Dragon Riders.
What is up, Godalope? Great to see you. Happy Magic Monday.
Yes. And MTG Hillbilly says, I'm doing great.
Awesome. Really glad to hear it.
So as far as my background, I mean, I am not anywhere near the level of a player that Joey is, but...
Which, if people have seen these streams, I guess that's saying something sometimes.
I say that out of high regard.
I knew you did, and I appreciate it, of course. Thank you so much.
But I've been to a couple events, I've done a couple things, and I've been around for some of the other pre-releases way back when, actually.
Oh yeah.
And
openings too.
Yeah.
Well, you were our cameraman for a fair number of openings that we've done on this channel.
A lot of them.
Yeah. God, I'm nostalgic for that now.
Some of the sick openings we did that Dave was around for. Very, very sick stuff we opened.
The Flooded Stream Expedition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flooded Strand.
Oh, I was so close.
Flooded Strand Expedition opened live. Yeah, that was a very good one.
To be perfectly honest, I believe you no matter what you called it.
Ghetto TCG is here saying Europe.
What is up, Ghetto TCG? Good to see you again.
Yeah, sorry guys, we got some
Cords are in the way? My bad.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
It's fine. It wasn't really in the way, but it kind of was. Just made it a little bit harder to see.
Sure. All right, I made it to the Dirty 41. Amy, do we... Oh, I don't even need to ask. This is just our
There you
deck
go.
box art. Okay. Dave.
Yeah.
Since you are here with us,
Yeah.
these are our sleeves.
Oh, God.
We have a lot of them.
Yes.
You get to pick what sleeves we're using tonight.
Ah, crap.
There is no rush. Take your time. I will scroll through them slowly-ish. And if you see one that really jumps out at you, please feel free to say so.
Ghetto TCG says, what up, y'all?
How are you? Happy Memorial Day, by the way, to all who
Yes.
celebrate. We mentioned it earlier, but I know some people have filtered in since then. So, for all here in the States who choose to celebrate.
I was just gonna say the blue one in the middle, but then the one below that's actually really good too.
You like this one?
Yeah.
Okay, you got
We
it.
don't do that one very often at all.
That's why we ask new people, right? That's great. Oh, okay. Well, sometimes Arena doesn't cooperate, so there we go. Yeah, literally once a week. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's try this Mardu deck. I genuinely don't know how I feel about it, but we shall see. We shall see.
I feel pretty okay.
It's like bowling. I have to follow up how well I did last week with good stuff this week. Otherwise, my score doesn't stay as high. That's actually legitimate, I guess, with the gems that we have, but also it doesn't really work that way. I don't care that much, but yeah. What I'm trying to do is brag about how well we did last week.
Yep. Which you deserve to do, because we did really well last week.
We did do very well. We went 7-1. Wow, all 3 colors, Arena. Thank you.
And the likelihood that that will happen again
is good.
Is
yep. Very good.
Yep. Yep.
Dave, if you're unfamiliar, the way that drafts work is you can get up to 7 wins. Once you get 7 wins, you're done and you have to start again, but you get a bunch of prizes for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3 losses, whichever happens first.
Yeah.
I don't know if I didn't recall if you remembered that, so I apologize if I just mansplained to
that's
you.
fine.
But, okay, we drew another mountain. We were going to play one anyway. Let's go ahead and play Shock Brigade and just give them our strategy, because that's definitely what we're doing. And then I guess, depending on what we draw, likely we'll just follow it up by making a 2-2, and that's totally fine. They played nothing. We drew another land. Let's play our 3rd color. We'll make the 2-2 after combat, and we'll attack for 2. Because mobilize 1 makes a 1-1. Hit him for 2, and make a 2-2. And then the dragon shuffles back into our deck, and then the creature gets sacrificed at the end of the turn. Next turn we have 4 mana. We can have up to 3 creatures. We drew another... Oh, wow, Jesus. All right, deck. We don't need any more mountains or other lands. Thank you. Let's go to combat. Let's attack. This can be targeted, right? Yeah, but they draw a card. But it's worth it, because basically I'm going to do this. And then before blocks, I'm going to just do this and just deal 3 damage to that.
So what you're telling to the deck is, Lord, we don't need another mountain.
That is exactly what I'm saying. That's right.
We
and
have
the Lord,
enough to climb.
the Lord in this case is Arena, but yes, that works as well. All right, something else like big and powerful. They just played a rare that we got rid of, which was nice.
Frog Pizza is here saying, "What's up? I'm waiting out all of these draft formats, saving up my gold for MTG Arena Cube. I'm up to 23,000 gold."
Wow, good for you, Frog Pizza. That's really cool. Cube is probably coming up very soon, with the set releasing very soon. Yes. The new set releasing very soon. It's probably, what, this weekend? Or I didn't check the announcements, but I assume that Arena starts soon. Subsig Appraiser I don't really care about. Reigning Victor. +1/+0 and indestructible until end of turn. So actually, I guess I'm going to play this. I'm going to play Reigning Victor with those 3 colors. I'm going to give the +1/+0 to the 2/2 that they could kill. They can't block the Menace creature because they only have 1 blocker. So they could block the 1/1. But my creature is now indestructible, the 3/2, that you would have traded with otherwise. So now you can either lose your 2/1 to a 1/1 and kill it. No, they just take it all and go to 9. That's
wow.
You are damn right. Okay, pass. Now what I need to draw, let's see if the deck is helpful to me. I need to draw the Siegebreaker, because then the Siegebreaker can exile the Reigning Victor, attack with haste, copy the Reigning Victor, and give something else +1/+0 and indestructible. That's what I need to do. And we'll see if it works. All right, so they milled Marshal of the Lost, Alesha's Legacy, and Reputable Merchant. Of course, I drew a mountain instead, because of course I did, and that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so what I'll do is go to combat, swing with everybody, mobilize 1 and mobilize 1, and then see how they block. Because they can't kill Reigning Victor unless they double block, and if they double block, Stasis Snare is going to say what's up. And if they want to kill this 2/2, they can. And if they double block this, Stasis Snare says what's up. They try to kill the token, and you know what? You absolutely can. Absolutely you can do that. But you can't block this with 1 creature. That is not permitted. It has Menace.
MTG Hillbilly says, "New set comes on the 10th.
Right. I meant when does Cube come out?
Send him to the cleaners, big dog."
I'm trying. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was very... I lowered the volume of the game as well.
TCG said that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Sorry, I gotta close
let's
up my headphones here.
end my turn. Mobilize 1.
Good noise.
Goes away, and we pass. Okay. So Static Snare can still be cast with Flash at any time. I don't need to do it against the 2/2. Oh, they were waiting on a 3rd color. Which, by the way, Bant is not a color in this set, so that's an interesting one. Draw a card. If you control a creature with a counter on it, Put a... Okay. All right. No problem. Pass to attackers. No attacks.
Frog Pizza says, "What, really? That would be cool. It's not on the MTG schedule they have, but it's clunky resources. But it's a clunky resource by Wizards.
That's fair.
So I suppose that makes sense. Sure.
Do I just kill them if I play this? I guess it depends on what I draw, but I'm going to play this, get rid of their 4/3, and then draw Seize Opportunity. Yeah, we win. Okay. Combat, swing, mobilize 1, go to blocks.
And MTG Hillbilly says not sure on cube.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. They take 3 and go to 1, or we give our 2 tokens +2/+1 and kill them. -3.
Thank you, Rogi03. Or Rogi03?
I would have said Rajai. I don't know, though. We rank up to gold, tier 4.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right,
And
fancy.
achievement completed, going for gold.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, the only reason I mentioned about Cube that way, folks, is because typically before a new set comes out, Cube comes out in some capacity. Usually. I could be wrong. But, like I said, I haven't checked. That's just, I'm used to, like, the week before the set comes out, we play Cube for a week or 2. We're playing Hiroku, who is also a gold player. Now that we're gold, we're going to see a lot more goldies, and that's fine. All right, so 2-drop, 3-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. And this is fine, because this enters tapped, and then we have the red that we need, I guess. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Scoured Barons, gain a life. Oh, look at their sleeves.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Very sick. Okay. I think that's from this set, too. I mean, there's a big-ass dragon on it. Let's play this. Now, the question is... I guess I'm just supposed to play you? I guess. Yeah, because next turn I can play the Brigade, Surveil 1. It's a Death Touch Mobilizer, so I'll do that. Look at their lands. God, I love those lands so much. Oh, they're so cool. I'm not willing to spend in-game resources on them, but they're cool looking. I like them. Do you have something for 1 black mana that you're going to use on my creature? You sure do. And they reveal Dirger Island Dragon. All right, we're in a bit of trouble. Just a bit. Yeah, see? There's the blue lands, too. So cool. Ooh, Mardu Devotee, huh? All right, let's play this. We have 1, 2, 3, 5 for mana costs now. All right, so they didn't counter it, but they are going to tap it and draw a card. It's more than fine. Worthy cost. Sack a creature to exile a creature or a planeswalker. I mean, it's a fine enough top card. Why not? It's not a land, so next turn we could seize opportunity and exile the top 2 and then play those cards. And if one of them is a plains, we could play the Mardu Devotee. That'd be fun. Oh, wow.
Oh, I haven't seen the green.
Now Ringing Strike Mastery to tap our thing. You're going to run out of removal spells eventually, opponent. That is just how this works. So I can do this both. That's cool. Create 2 red goblins at instant speed. So I guess I'll just play this for now. Scry 2. That's helpful. Land. Mardu Siegebreaker. All right, I need the land, though. So that's important. We'll go like that. And I guess we pass. We can keep up Frontline Rush to make the 2 goblins at the end of their turn. They do love their removal spells in their Sultai deck. Keru Goldkeeper, whenever one of our cards leaves their graveyard during their turn, make a treasure. And then if this is in the graveyard, they can renew it and give something +2/+2 and flying. Before my turn, I would like to make 2 goblins, please. Thank you. Then I will draw. And actually, I could exile the Brigade if I wanted, but I could also just do this. Targeting this? Yes. And sacking one of my little 1/1 tokens that I don't give a shit about. And exiling your big, scary, rare dragon.
What have you done to Carl?
I could seize opportunity. It's an instant. I will do so on my opponent's turn. At the end of my opponent's turn. Because it would let me Siegebreaker next turn. Yeah, why not? Venerated Stormsinger, mobilize 1. Whenever this or another creature they control dies, we lose 1, they gain 1. Okay. That's pretty good. This doesn't do anything when it... Oh, it does. When it enters, we surveil 1. Or when this enters, we scry 2. Huh? Interesting, interesting. But this one has Death Touch. So it's just going to be this. Siegebreaker, 4/4 Death Touch Haste. Yep. Siegebreaker comes in. Get rid of this, who's locked behind your stupid spell. So go away and attack you with a 4/4 Death Touch Haste. And a 1/3... Oh, yeah, no, that can stay on top. And a 1/3 Death Touch that keeps recurring every turn. Seems okay.
Yeah. A little bit.
Just, scotch. Next turn, because I know I'm not drawing a land, I could seize opportunity, hope for another land, and then play this. Because I can do red, white, white, and leave up the black, white, and cast this if I draw any land off the 2 that I exile. Okay. Let's see. I assume Siegebreaker dies here. It's a very good card. But I did say they would run out of removal eventually, and they were using it on a lot of our smaller stuff. That is not it. That is not removal. Whenever a creature they control with a counter on it deals combat damage to me, they draw a card and lose a life. That's fine with me. All right, so Arena is tapping correctly. I will exile the top 2, and I can play them. Neither of them are land. That is unfortunate for me, but fine. Now, they could double block here. They could double block here, but that is worth it to me. There's the land. Surveil 1. I mean, I kind of need it, right, for a 5th land? Because then 3, 4, 5 next turn? Yeah, I'll keep it. Keep it right where it is. Perfect. They do double block. Not a surprise. Sure. They gain 2, right? Double triggers. Our creature comes back, and it's still there. So we can still have it, and then that's fine. Okay, perfect. Seven lands on our opponent's side versus 4 on our side. But we are going to be able to play her. Discard up to 2, then draw that many. I mean, I don't know that I want to do that, but I'll do this. I could discard this guy. Yeah, I could do that. Play her. No counterspells. Interesting from our opponent. Very interesting. Discard just this one. Draw Twin Bolt. Nice, not bad. I mean, sure. Let's attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure.
Awesome.
I mean, they've got a million mana open in removal colors. No, they just take it all. Okay, great. Works for me. Wow. Concession.
Well, thank you, Hiroku.
Wow. Very cool. So yes, folks, as MTG Hillbilly mentioned earlier, next week we were talking about the new set coming out, which is Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy. So ironic, Dave is here helping us play some Final Fantasy. But MTG Final Fantasy comes out next week, and for those who are unfamiliar, that means that we will be participating in the streamer event for Final Fantasy on June 4th, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time right here on this channel, and we'll be streaming until we decide to stop. It will usually be around like 10 plus hours. So if at any time after 1 p.m. till about 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Eastern, you are around, we would love to have you join us. We will be playing Limited, just like we are here, Sealed and or Draft, all day long of the new set. So if you want to see how the new cards play out, you want to talk about the art, you want to talk about the flavor, etc., you're more than welcome to do so. We would love to have you join us.
Yes.
The flavor is so good.
Yeah. Dave has been checking out some of the spoilers or previews. All right, so this person, we just beat a gold player as we transitioned into gold. This hand is rough. We can't cast this until turn 4 if we don't draw a mountain, and we can't cast this at all if we don't draw a mountain. And this costs 5, and this costs 5. So I have to mulligan this hand. Those are the same 2 colors, and we still need red for these 2. But any land at all gets us Cruel Truths. This is a slow hand, though. I will keep, and I will get rid of Worthy Cost for now, I think. I don't love it. The Earth Carver is there. That's something we can play on turn 2. That's good. Okay, good. Fortress Kinguard is a 1/2, and it endures 1, so it is still a 1/2 and comes with a 1/1. You got it. Let's go like this and play the 2/2. It's good against both your creatures. That feels nice. Okay, I would love to draw red. We did not draw the red. That's awkward. No attacks. I'll just sit here for a little while. If they're giving me the opportunity to draw my 3rd color, I will take that opportunity. Thank you, opponent. And like I said, any land gets us this, which lets us surveil 2 and then draw 2. So, Starry-Eyed Skyrider is a good card. Next turn they can attack us. Oh, it automatically gains flying. My bad. Still didn't draw the red or any land at all. Pass. Oh, because it's attacking tokens you control have flying. My bad. Okay. All right, so now they can attack us for 3 flying. Okay. Need a red. Or any land at all, actually, but preferably a mountain. Another Fortress Kinguard, another 1/1 creature, I assume, because then it has flying. You got it. That's not it.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know that I remember us ever being this mana screwed.
Oh, God, yeah. That happens all the time. Well, no, not all the time. That's not fair. But yes, we have absolutely been this mana screwed before. We've just straight up lost games, never drawing the land that we need.
Well, I know
Which,
that.
by the way, is going to happen very soon.
Well, I know that, but I feel like there weren't this many cards in our hand.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Like, it didn't go so many turns. It's just that we died.
Why did you... Okay, I mean, I'll definitely take the opportunity to block there if you're going to let me. They have nothing for that? They just let their creature die. Cool, okay. Works for me. When it enters, return a non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. That's why they did it. Because they didn't care. Okay. Land and then replay it. Make another 1/1. And Flurry, they tap my creature, but it doesn't matter. It's only until end of turn, and then they're going to pass, so... It's very good for them. 4-drop. Okay, yeah. It's fine. I mean, at least we just straight up lose, right? There's just, like, actual no opportunity to win. So.
Ghetto TCG says, I'm kind of new. But what's Cube? LOL, thought Ice Cube was meta or something. Like, okay, word. Like, okay, word, LOL.
No worries. So Cube is basically a draft format like this, but instead of one set being the kind of the subject of the draft, it's some of the best and most powerful cards in the game. So people can make personal cubes out of paper cards. We're super dead, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not dead. Wait for it. Now we're dead. Okay.
Or technically out of proxies if they don't have the cards.
They made a 9/11 flyer.
Or they don't want people touching the cards. Thank you, Ludes. Ludes?
But also,
It's okay.
not thank you for
fine.
that reference.
Yeah, I was going to say it. It's fine. All right. Let's keep going. That was our first loss. I mean, you know, if we don't draw our colors, we can't play Magic. That just happens sometimes. That's life.
Ghetto TCG says, "Aw, okay, I see. That's dope."
It is a lot of fun. I'm just very bad at Cube, so if you go, like, Bone Jr. the Ambitious. Okay. This is from Bloomborough, where they had the set with, like, frogs and squirrels and...
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, this is a great hand. This is beautiful. I love it. Keep.
Yeah.
Actually, a perfect curve as well.
Is that a pet rock?
Yes. This is the evil version of the Pet Rock.
Ah.
It's got the ne'er-do-well mustache.
Yeah, of course.
There. Holy shit! Look at my top 2 cards. I'll take one of those, and the other one can go to the bottom. There was a regular version of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
These are the companions that are available for purchase only on April Fool's Day.
Okay.
Ooh, look at their sleeves.
Pretty.
So they paid 2. It's a 3/2. Obviously, I don't block a 3/2. And then I will play the mountain and pass. And then basically, if I have to frontline rush, I'll frontline rush. So sure.
What sleeves do they have? They look so pretty.
Oh, it's the gelatinous
cube.
Yep.
Oh, it's a pretty lens. Oh my god.
Yeah, these are really cool looking lens.
Oh, it's very Disney-esque.
Yeah, yeah. I like that they're like they're like all pixely and computer themed.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Ghetto TC Cheese says devotee going burr next turn.
Maybe. We'll see. It depends on if they endure here. If they have something, yeah, they don't endure. So now that they're past the opportunity to endure, now I can make 2 1/1s and just double block and kill their creature. Thank you. Super glad they didn't do it. Now, if they have pump, they don't. Cool. Works for me. Okay. Brigade is fine. We have our own one of those. So, and we're going to play that next turn ourselves. They discarded the Storm Shriek Feral. Maybe they're looking for lands? That's an interesting choice, though. Okay, well, I'm going to play this. Surveil 1. I mean, you're not a land. I guess I'll keep you on top. It's fine.
Anything they can do, we can do better.
It's true. We are better. We have one more thing on the battlefield than they do. Now, if they attack here, I mean, if I think it's very easy, I would just block with my Death Toucher and block their 1/1 that this makes with Mobilize, or that this makes with Mobilize, with our 1/2, and then we take nothing, and we still have a Mardu Devotee. I guess it depends on if they play something pre-combat. We'll see. But yeah, the Pet Rock, if you click him... Oh, it went... If you click him, this googly eyes like move. You can play 2 things. Okay, so whenever another creature enters, it deals 1, but that's fine. They have a 2/2. I guess I'm just gonna go like this and like this, like I said I would. Cool. We drew the Earth Carver as we knew we would. I think I'm just gonna Salt Road Skirmish, get rid of this stupid thing. Make 2 1/1s, and then swing with the 2 1/1s. They block one of them and take 1. Because the 1/1s die at the end of the turn anyway, so there we go. Free point of damage, why not?
Yes. He doesn't have a mouth, though.
Who?
The rock.
No, you're right.
His lips are just very pursed.
Oh.
X is the number of attacking creatures. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Discard up to 2 and then draw that many. I mean, it's at least the Earth Carver. It's probably the Shock Brigade as well. Why not? Let's do it. Discard 2, draw 2. 1's a land. We'll play the land. We could make the 2/2 at sorcery speed, but that's also 5 mana, so we could just play the dragon next turn. Combat, swing with this. See if they block. They don't block. Sick. End the turn. If they attack with the 3/3 here, I kind of don't care. Like, it's whenever you attack. One of your creatures gets +X/+X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Okay. So you make the 2/2 bigger. I take 7 and go to 5. Should be fine. I'm at 5. 3 cards left in their hand means Tursa dies. Oh, and we lose 3, they gain 3, because it was a rare that they used to kill my creature. Cool.
Yuck.
This is a 1/2 that makes a 1/1. That's not great. I guess I literally just have to play this and like...
Kiddo TCG says, we up, LOL.
We were for a minute there. We're not anymore. It's a little tough. Okay, I'm glad they didn't have removal. That would have been annoying. He says trepidatiously. Okay. They had their own dragon. But basically, where they put this +X from the Marshal of the Lost is very important. If they put it just on the Marshal, we're probably a little screwed. I mean, we can chump block. Yeah, we can chump block. Okay. So we block here, and we chump block here. And I think I'm okay with that for now. The Menace creature is going to be a little frustrating, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't play both. Crap. Okay, so the issue is...
Why not? Oh, I see. Okay.
We only have 6. We need 7. And even if we draw a land with this, we just played a land, so we can't. We don't have enough.
Yeah, when you counted the 6, I thought you meant you were saying the cards were 6.
Gotcha.
And then I counted the lands, and I was like, but they're 6.
Right. All right, so basically I can play... I can play 3 blockers here. Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lose 2 life.
Yeah, good point. You're right. +1, it doesn't matter. I'm not attacking with anybody. I need these blockers, and even then I think I still lose if I do my math correctly. Oh, no, actually, it does. No, we don't lose. I guess it depends on... Yeah, okay, now we definitely do. I think it didn't matter because based on where they put these pluses from the Marshal, but...
Speckman 131 says, doesn't the draw spell kill you?
It sure does. It sure does. All right, so we chump block here, we trade here, and then we still take 3 and die. So they got there. Okay.
Thank you, Bone Jr. the Ambitious.
All right. Unfortunately, a second loss. But now that we're like at the bottom of gold tier, does Arena care about that? Like we already played a diamond player and then 2 gold players. So we'll see.
Maybe we can play like a silver player next.
I'm not even necessarily going to ask for that. I guess that doesn't make a ton of sense. I mean, we as silver players have played against up to diamond level as well, but I'm still not going to ask for that. We can play gold players. That's fine. I think.
I don't.
Thanks.
I just mean like we're on thin ice. Like
yeah, I know what you mean.
We can't tempt it.
Double A run. Could be Aaron. They're trying to make that joke, but it doesn't really work. Okay, I mean, sure. I'll keep this hand. It's not great, but I'll keep it. Start with the plains. Oh, they have their mole friend. You love him.
I do. He's cool.
Yeah. Evolving Wilds lets them go get a land. I mean, if I draw the red in the next 2 turns, we're fine. And even if I don't, we're probably still fine. That is... I meant the red land. Anyway, it's fine. No, don't worry about it. We'll make a 2/2 and pass. We drew a black. That's not... Okay. Combat. Yes. They can tap it to draw a card, but now it doesn't get targeted. They don't draw the card, and this goes to their graveyard now instead of getting shuffled back in. And we drew the mountain. Just all good shit for us on turn 3. Really, really cool. Okay. Underfoot Underdogs could be the play. I guess it depends on what we draw. Oh no, our flyer. Okay, alright. Deck, just as a heads up, we don't need any more land. We're good now. We're good. That's 7 land already. I think we're okay.
Flood. Got it.
We're already flooding. I mean, you know, it's a lot easier to not flood now, right? Because there's less cards in the deck.
If it's up to your neck, it's not good enough.
And they play Eshki Dragonclaw. Because of course they do. That card's insane. But this gives +2/+1 to 2 things. No attacks. End the turn. So Eshki Dragonclaw is a 4/4 Vigilance Trample Ward 1, and at the beginning of combat on their turn, if they've cast a creature spell and a non-creature spell, draw a card and put 2 counters on Eshki. I drew lands, Dave. That's what they played, and I drew lands. Let's try this and see what happens. It's literally all I have. Now, there's a couple options here. Okay. So if they had like done something to stop me from doing this, then I would have not blocked. Now that I've blocked, they can retaliate. Okay. We get absolutely owned. Okay. It's literally all I have. I have nothing but fucking lands in my hand. And now we drew a 2-drop creature. We sure did. Technically, because we're flooding out, next turn, we could pay the 5 mana needed to untap this creature at any time. So, there's that, I guess.
That sounds pretty okay.
What a treat we've received. No blocks. Take 4. They played a 4/4 and a 3/3, and we drew another land.
2 land.
Yeah, which means we gain a whole life. What a wonderful gift we've been given. Thanks, Arena.
Christmas came early.
Now this, unlike last week, this is much more what we're used to. Flooding out, getting mana screwed, +1/+1 counter, and it gains hexproof. I don't... Oh, okay, it was the creature and non-creature spell, so when they draw a card, now they have a 6/6 trample. That makes sense. I mean... Does it matter? Untap this, I guess. Block this, I guess. Because it's the only thing we can block. They killed the thing that if we tapped it would never untap again, and we drew another land.
Oh.
No attacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, we're super dead. Super dead.
Thank you, Double Aaron.
A-run.
Exactly. Probably AA run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was so cool. The mole's gone.
Yeah.
It dug a hole and then jumped into it, folded its hands, and like shooped right into the hole, and then the hole disappeared.
He will con it forever.
Kind of, yeah. Like he's going down a water slide.
Yeah, except you know those holes don't go away, goddammit.
They sure don't. But guess what? That's 2 wins and 3 losses.
Boo.
We spent 1,500 gems to enter this event, and for 2 wins, we get 250 gems back.
Yay!
And 2 packs, because that's relevant. Okay, let's go to our achievements, because we did achieve... Reach gold rank in either constructed or limited. Claimed. Going for gold with Gilded Lotus as the art. The last thing we need to do is spend 5 mastery orbs, and we literally are only 1 away from completing that quest. Or that achievement, I suppose.
Cool.
And if we go to mastery, we have...
I think we have a couple already at this
No,
point.
we used 2 to buy
did.
1 of the sleeves.
Oh, I remember. Okay.
And we have none currently, but eventually we'll get more, I think. If we go here, yeah, 2 more levels and we get 1 orb, and then 10 more after that and we get another, because we want 2 more orbs to be able to get another sleeve, which, by the way, with how we're playing and the fact that this resets when the new set comes out means we probably won't get that,
Right.
but the achievement stays over, so we should still be fine. But, you know what that means. Let's do that again.
Ugh.
Because it's only been an hour. So we have to play more. But, also don't forget, everybody, we are live... Well, first of all, we'll be live again for more Magic Monday next Monday. But we're still here for another hour, so we're not signing off or anything. But every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, is when we are here. We would love to see you join us, as many of you have already tonight.
Yes. Adam Zielinski. Hope everyone is doing well. It's me, Ados.
Welcome. Great to see you. How are you? This looks oddly familiar.
Yeah.
This was in our deck we just played. This was in our deck we just played. And we picked this, although it didn't play it. And this was in our deck we just made as well. I
Okay.
mean, this rare is not what you pick first. Like, it's definitely not a first pick. This is a pretty damn good card, but I think it's just the Storm Brood. Like, 5-color dragons is a very viable strategy in this format, so I'll take a good dragon to start. Maybe it stays. Who knows? It, like, stays in the deck this time. Okay, no rare. The rare was taken out of here. In terms of uncommons, there's an 0-4 Vigilance Mobilize 3. There is a fleeting... Jesus Christ, sorry. There is a fleeting effigy, 1-mana 2/2 haster. And there is a defibrillating current, Mardu, 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain 2 life.
You'd think we live on a racetrack, but we don't.
We sure don't.
We just live in a neighborhood with a bunch of men with tiny penises, apparently.
So many tiny penises. It's a pandemic. We moved here, by the way, so we're fine. Just throwing that out there.
Just like a pack of cocktail weenies.
Do I take this pack piece? I mean, maybe I just do, but it's Abzan. As opposed to Mardu. This is an Abzan monument, but at least it's only one other color. So yeah, I guess I do that. That's fine. Okay. Laseed Prowler is a 4-mana 5/5 Snake Ranger. When it enters, we can mill cards equal to the number of lands we control. And then from our graveyard, renew 2 mana, exile this from our graveyard, put X counters on a creature, where X is the number of lands in our graveyard. I mean, at least a 4-mana 5/5 is good. I don't know about anything else. We could just take the Feral Deathgorger, though. Yeah, if we're talking about dragons, I'll take the Deathgorger, why not? Goes with the Stormbrood quite well, in fact, so deal.
Adam says, not bad, thanks. Just a little lonely because everyone's in Europe. I may move back. Sometimes it's about belonging.
I hear that. That's a really good point. How long have you been out of Europe? Do I want Skirmish Rhino over the second Stormbrood? I think maybe I do. 3-mana 3/4 Trample. When it enters, each opponent loses 2 life and we gain 2 life. There's also Salt Road Skirmish, which is a good card, but I think Skirmish Rhino is better. So I'm going to take it. Corroding Dragonstorm, while we have 2 dragons already, seems pretty damn good. There's also a Stormshriek Feral in here, although, you know, if we're sticking Abzan. But Corroding Dragonstorm is 1 and a black for an enchantment. When it enters, they lose 2, we gain 2, and surveil 2. And whenever a dragon enters, we can return this to our hand, so then we can replay it. They lose 2, we gain 2, and surveil 2 again.
Wow. He says, way too long, about 30 years.
Wow.
I suspect most of us dual citizens will get kicked out soon anyway.
Yeah, I cannot blame you for feeling that way. I can't even sit here and reassure you that that's not true, because I just don't know. And I'm so sorry about that that insecurity, because I can't imagine what that feels like, and I don't wish that on anyone.
Yeah.
I'm taking removal. It's removal. It's good. Ooh, what are you? 8 mana enchantment, Draco Genesis. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana costs.
Holy crap.
It's a mythic enchantment and it's 8 mana. The point is you take this for, you play this in Constructed, get it out, sneak it out early, and then just drop your Hand of Dragons onto the battlefield. It's not really for limited. +1, -1, and when it dies under your control this turn, draw 2. I mean, I'll just take Cruel Truths and be happy with it, so. Okay, Attuned Hunter is actually very good. Whenever one or more cards leaves our graveyard during our turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. There's also Gurmag Nightwatch, which we know is a very good card. There's Snakeskin Veil also.
It's also good.
It is. That's really tough with these 3. 1, 2, 3. We have a lot of 3-drops already. Fine, I'll take Snakeskin Veil. Our mana curve looks like a giant middle finger.
Yep.
But we get to take the Merchant.
Yeah.
This turtle has a shop inside of him.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like it. It makes me feel sad.
Why? He's got a very roomy shell.
Yeah, I mean, he seems okay about it. He's being fed and everything too, but...
I lost a lot of weight, so it doesn't fit as well as it used to.
Very nice. All right, so this deck doesn't want coordinated maneuver. I wouldn't mind a Sun Shield, but I think an Undergrowth Leopard is probably pretty good here, so I'll take it. The Leopards are great. They've worked out very well for us. Do I take Desperate Measures? Maybe I do. Over the Snakeskin Veil, though? Maybe I'm an idiot. I'll take Snakeskin Veil. Why would I not? None of the above. This card's bad. Sideboard. Sideboard. Sideboard.
Sideboard.
Yeah, there we go. Rare, not in our colors. This one... It's not bad. That opponent played it against us, and it was pretty good for them. We could take the Encroaching Dragonstorm. When it enters, search for up to 2 basics, put them onto battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. And when a dragon enters, we return it to our hand. It's among a cycle of Dragonstorm enchantments, like Corroding Dragonstorm. The issue is, the only dragon in this pack otherwise is Runescale Stormbrood, which is the 2 colors we're not in. So we're not taking it. And we have 2 dragons. And this one's not the best. It's 4 mana to start ramping us. I mean, I guess it helps us get to dragon mana, 5 and 6. But I'm probably just going to take this guy, I think. Okay. The Inevitable Defeat is what our opponent used against us that time. Exile one of their permanents. They lose 3, we gain 3. We're not in blue, and there's a lot of blue here. There's also Jungle Hollow. I could just take the land for now.
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't going to say it.
Why not? Speak your mind.
There's a lot of other cards here.
So, you can at least point it out. Maybe I missed it.
Well, and I don't know how good these other ones are, but apparently not that good.
No, not compared to the land we needed. I mean, I would take Enoch Wayfarer. 2 drops are important, and it mills us for some, but I'll take the land happily.
I take the tiger because it looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't blame you there. The tiger does look cool. Caustic Exhale is very good. 1 black mana, -3/-3, and if we behold a dragon, it costs 1. If we don't behold a dragon, it costs 2. That's all. But that's a very good card.
What if we just hold a dragon?
Like comfort it? Like hold it?
I did this.
Oh, like a baby dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we could comfort it as well.
Comforted an adult dragon? Because it lost its gold hoard in the stock market? Worked out, dude. It's gone. All gone.
We could take Twin Moss Stormbrood and not play the Omen. When it enters, we gain 5 life, and it's a 6 mana 5/4 flyer. We do like dragons in this deck. There's also the Boulderborn dragon, technically.
Yeah.
Just we're just harmonizing now. I guess I'll take it. That's fine. And then there's another reputable merchant. There's the Gurmag Rakshasa if I want to just take a bunch of 8 drops. I guess I'll take the Delta Bloodflies. This is technically still an Abzan deck, and they want to put counters on things. So I'll take the Bloodflies. 2 drops, like I said, are pretty important. So let's do it.
So, chat, how is everyone's Memorial Day weekend been?
Good questions. Let us know. Temur Monument, no. Attuned Hunter, maybe? Do we have things leaving our graveyard? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Definitely not. Now I can confidently say definitely not. So Sultai Devotee it is, because it's at least 2 of our colors, and it's a Death Toucher. Adorned Crocodile wants to leave our graveyard. That's something. The Nurturer is a 2/1 lifelinker that endures 2 when it enters.
Marcus says ass. A bug with the newest Minecraft update has removed my ability to load the game.
Damn, do they know about it? Are they patching it soon? Hopefully? That's pretty messed up. Oh, shit. Why is this still here? I mean, I'll take it. That's one of the... Yeah, I like that card a lot. Okay. It's one of, in my opinion, one of the best cards in the set. But maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Maybe I'm bad. We already have 2 Snakeskin Veil. But, like, it's better than a Brigade for this deck, right? I think I'm just going to... Well, whatever. I'll take it.
He says they know about it, but who the hell knows when they'll fix it?
Fair. Okay. I get that. That sucks. Sorry, Marcus.
Well, but that doesn't mean that, like, it's going to erase the work that you've done, right? Like, it just means that, like, they'll fix it and then you'll be able to get back in and everything will be the way it was, right?
That should be the case, yes. As far as I know.
Okay.
Ooh, Purging Stormbrood in our colors. Because I was like, oh, Static Snare. But no. We need the dragons. Our other cards care about us having dragons. I will take it. Let's do it. That's sick. 5 mana 4/4 Flying Ward, pay 2 life. When this creature enters, remove all counters from up to 1 target creature. Or we could absorb Essence, Instant Speed, Omen. Something gets +2/+2 and lifelink and hexproof until end of turn.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a very good card. Okay, we did not literally get to see this last time. I think it was on our... Did we draw it? Maybe it was like our top card and we drew it when it was in our last deck?
I thought you sideboarded it.
No, we kept it.
Okay.
Marshal of the Lost cares about attacking creatures, but we could also Auspicious Exhale. How many creatures do we have? 13 versus 9 non. There's also Dragon's Prey. Holy shit. I'm just going to... Wow, yeah, this pack. Like, this card's great. This card's great. There's the land here. 2 removal spells in our colors. Actually, the Dragonstorm Globe would be very good for this deck, too. God damn. This is a tough pick, but I'll take... Ooh. Kin Tree Severance. 3 mana, instant speed, exile target permanent with mana value 3 or greater. Just wipe your best card off the map. Hardened Tactician cares about tokens. We're not really making a lot of tokens. In fact, I'm debating getting rid of this Pack Beast as well. And among everything else that's here, there's Bloodflies again or Leopard again. I mean, 1/2 versus a 2/2 Vigilance, but this is a flyer. That's actually kind of tough. We have 1 of each, so I guess I take the Bloodflies. Flyers are good. Oh boy.
Oh.
Call the Spirit Dragons. Wooburg mana for an enchantment. Dragons you control have indestructible, and at the beginning of your upkeep for each color, put a +1/+1 counter on a dragon you control of that color. If you put +1/+1 counters on 5 dragons this way, you win the game.
Damn.
I'm taking this, but there's also Eerie Ultimatum. 2 white, 3 black, 2 green. Wait, these are our colors.
Yes.
Return any number of permanents with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield.
That's why when he moused over, I was like, why isn't he taking this one?
Yeah, my bad.
Also, damn.
Yep. Yeah, that's... okay, sure. I'll take Eerie Ultimatum in our colors. Why not?
Like, yeah, it's... I mean, it's a lot of mana, but...
No, you're right. You're right. You were totally right.
We're not playing Mardu again.
Exile a creature from our graveyard to make a spirit. That's not bad, but I could take the Abzan Devotee to help us cast our spells.
Ghetto TCG says it's not a bad card.
No, it's not. For limited, I'm not in love with it. Definitely not in love with it, but it's not a bad card at all. I can't disagree with you there. I think I just take a Jungle Hollow. We already have 1, but I mean, again, help us cast our spells. Why not? Okay, what do you do? 3 mana, 3/2, flash, 1, sack another creature. This gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it? I mean, I don't love it, but it's probably better than... How many creatures do we have? 14? Whatever, I'll take the Lightfoot technique. I actually don't know what the right choice was there. This goes to the... Sure. We'll take that one. Marshal of the Lost came back? Oh, but the Dragonstorm Globe came back. Globe it is. Helps us cast our spells. But it also, each dragon we control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Incredible. There's another leopard. Sure. I don't think we need... we only have 2 because we did take the other card. Good. See? Making good choices. Sideboard. Sideboard? Yeah, we're not tapping Wooburg in this deck, I don't think. And sideboard. Okay.
Cool.
Not right? I think so. All right, so... I mean, we only need 6 or 7 cuts now.
I'm assuming Wooburg is an acronym of all the colors, right?
White, blue, because black is BLA and blue is BLU, so you do U for blue. So Wooburg, white, blue, black, red, green. Wooburg. I mean, just look at that art too.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Okay, well, anyway, what do we need here? Just like cut 1 snakeskin veil, 1 nurturer, 1 leopard, and 1 bloodflies. Cut heritage reclamation and we have 4 dragons. That's pretty damn good. What do you do? Yeah, you're not bad. We need the devotee. I'll keep the bloodflies. Do we need the sultai devotee? Filters for black and green. What are our percentages? 32% white, 60 black, 36 green.
Wow.
So, I mean, sultai devotee is going to put in some work, that's for sure. Interesting. We also have 12 creatures, 13 non, so it should be a non-creature spell, I guess, at this point. Oh, Lightfoot Technique for sure. I don't know why I didn't realize that before. Okay, that's 41. Did we take any red or blue cards? We took 1 blue card. So that is our deck box. Dave, you get another choice.
Oh boy.
This is the most important thing, Dave. Mm-hmm. Don't screw it up. We've got a lot to choose from. And this is the last one that you can choose. These on are locked and not. We don't have them. We can go back up, of course.
8-bit boy.
A Johnny.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's my favorite.
I know.
He's right over there. Hey, look, it did it again. A Johnny again. And by the way, there's 8-bit of Johnny, but there's also... Hold on. Extra Life My Little Pony a Johnny.
Oh.
Cute a Johnny here as well. Chibi a Johnny. And... Where is he? Cable from the X-Men cartoon a Johnny. I don't think that he's like actually supposed to be that, but he absolutely is.
Yeah.
Just Cable from the 90s X-Men series. Anyway, moving on. Let's play this Abzan deck.
Yay.
Let's see what we can do. We can wait. That's what we can do. If that's copyrighted and you're too good at it, we're going to be screwed, Dave. Gecko Man. Okay, we're missing white. It is our splash color, so that kind of makes sense. Oh, but we have Abzan Devotee, so we're fine. Great, keep. We're not going to be able to play this card for a while. We'll just stare at it longingly. Anyway, oh, but we can behold it for Caustic Exhale. That's actually really funny.
Oh, they're sleeves.
World Championships.
Whoa, look at you.
26? Yeah.
27.
27. Thank you. You're totally right. Appreciate it.
All good.
Dragonstorm Globe on 3. Okay, so we cannot Caustic Exhale on 1, which kind of sucks, because this will help them filter, which we don't want them to be able to do. But hopefully they're just going to play something for... Yep, good. So they would have been able to play that regardless. And actually, Caustic Exhale helps us kill this instead, which is quite helpful.
Is their pet like the Digimon meets Attack on Titan?
No, so this is a Phyrexian...
Mite.
Yes, a mite, thank you. M-I-T-E.
It's a mite.
I know what the Phyrexians more or less are, but yeah, that thing is...
It's just muscle and bone.
But to me, it just looks like a ball of yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
and I love it.
if you click on it, it dances. Ready?
Oh god, actual dancing. Yeah, shake that thorax. And I'm not mistaken, he has 2 sets of teeth, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not weird, though.
Not the weirdest thing.
2 sets of teeth.
What?
Humans have 2 sets of teeth.
Yeah, but not at the same time.
Well,
Some of us do.
Fleeting effigy. Oh, God. Jesus. Okay. I did not. I don't like this. I'm taking so much damage. Okay.
I mean, children have the 2nd set of teeth already. They're just under the gums. We can't see them.
if you've ever seen an X-ray, that is horror.
Yes, I have. It is terrifying. Mm-hmm. I hate it. Thanks for bringing it up.
You're welcome. Okay, bye.
When I'm done at the dentist, can I get a lollipop? Let's see.
All right, so we're gonna. This is an instant. Maybe I do that at instant speed. Go to combat, say no attacks, and pass. So basically, at instant speed, I can give this -3/-3 and kill it, revealing this so it only costs 1, because otherwise it would have to cost 2. They play Poised Practitioner, and then they get to put a +1/+1 counter on it. Because they play the Fleeting Effigy, and it's a 2nd spell, they also get to scry 1. They put it on the bottom, it resolves. Then they go to combat. We do pass 2 attackers. Yeah, that doesn't matter. They're tapped out, so I'm not too worried about that. The Mobilize 1 can activate. I don't care. We're going to Caustic Exhale by Beholding a Dragon and giving this -3/-3. There's my dragon. Look and be afraid, I suppose. And we will have our devotees slam into each other. That goes back to their hand. That dies. We drew Cruel Truths, which I will not be casting anytime soon. The issue is... Well, I guess now we could cast this. 5 damage to a creature without flying for 2 mana. And then for 3 we could cast this? That's actually pretty damn good. Let's do it. They've seen it already. Might as well do it. Goodbye. Sick. Okay. The Devotee just returns it to my hand. I could play the 2/1 Lifelinker. When it enters, it endures 1, so it'll have 2 toughness. Because I am going to give it the counter. And now it's a 3/2, so that when this attacks, I can't block it, because it has Menace. But it will make a 1/1 token. I can block the 1/1 token. And if that happens, I would gain 3 life. So it would be very foolish for them to attack, unless they had Pump or Burn or something like that. Yep, there's Burn. Okay. They got there. Now they do this and hit me for 4. And I'm at 9 now. Okay. Fleeting Effigy goes away. Mobilize 1 happens. Osseous Exhale. That's perfect. Osseous Exhale can be used later. This is mana value 3 or greater, so I actually can't use this. Well, pass then. Osseous Exhale deals 5 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. I don't have a dragon to behold, so I don't gain 2 life, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. But I can use this to kill this stupid effigy. There it is. Or, because it costs 1, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Mobilize 1 is fine. Osseous Exhale here. Submit 0 dragons. And the effigy dies. Okay, I take 2. Yeah, because I'm not exiling anything, so take 2, go to 7. At the end of their turn, that would go away. I'm going to return this to my hand. And I drew Feral Deathgorger. This is sorcery speed, which is very unfortunate, but it's probably fine. I'm just going to go like this and target here. So I now have another 3/2, and I drew the Storm Plane Detainment. Very nice. So I can play that next turn to get rid of their Mobilize guy. I will block the 1 and take 1, going to 6. Oh, good for you. Okay. Well, we're not casting that this game. Holy shit. This costs 2, so we can't actually do that, but I guess we have to do this. They both represent 2 damage, so they're both equal targets for the Storm Plane Detainment. It's just that the other one represents more than 2 damage because it would pump the team, and we would have been dead this turn if we hadn't done that. So their last creature is the Mardu Devotee. No targets for Kintree Severance so far. Literal none that they've played this whole game. We drew the Skirmish Rhino. Good draw. Incredible. We go to 5, and we have a 3/4 Trampler. Beautiful. Okay, I like that. They're in top deck mode, and we are very much not. We will block the 1/2 and let it die. I assume they have something here, but it's the last card in their hand. They top decked it, so... What a draw. What a draw. Wow. Okay. Still can't draw a land to save my fucking life, apparently. Let's play a Undergrowth Leopard. And later I can return the Devotee to my hand. We go to 1 on board, and it depends on what they just drew. They drew... Nothing? Something? We're just waiting. Alright, they are going to combat. I'll let them pass to attackers. They only attack with that, not the 1/2. So we pass to blockers, and we block. And we take 1 and go to 2. And they follow it up with nothing. So I will return this to my hand. Okay. I kept this up in case they played something with mana value 3 or greater, but they did not. I will then cast this. I can now keep up Snakeskin Veil. That's pretty good. And now we have 2 blockers, so that's even better. No attacks. I guess I could have attacked. It's a 2/2 with Vigilance, but whatever. It's not worth it. They have 2 unknown cards in hand. One of them is probably a land. Hopefully. If I'm lucky, one of them is a land. If I'm not lucky, it's not. Double red. Now the thing is, if they target one of my creatures, I Snakeskin Veil it and it lives. Salt Road Pack Beast, they draw a card. Okay. Annoying, but doesn't affect me this turn yet. Obviously, the card draw is annoying, and they have 3 mana open. And this is now a target for this. So. And they do what? Hurry up. They're thinking about something. Because basically what happens here is if they swing out with both of the creatures that can attack, they would be attacking me for a total of 3. I'm going to pass to blockers. I'm going to double block here. Oh, I can't. I literally can't do that, right? Interesting. Okay, so I have to block like this and like this. And then Snakeskin Veil to save my Devotee. And pass to damage. Okay. I'm at 1. You know what we say about 1 out there? It's not 0. Mm-hmm. I will take my turn. I drew the Disruptive Stormbrood that destroys a creature with power 3 or less for 2 mana. That's this one. I can then exile a permanent with mana value 3 or greater. That's this one. I can then attack for 5.
Damn.
And put you to 13 and pass. Okay. Even a hasty creature, unless it also has menace for some reason, doesn't kill us, because this had vigilance. It's a hasty creature. But what does this do when it attacks? Exile a card at random from our graveyard, their graveyard, and they can play it. That's fine. We're not dead. We have the chump blocker. We block. Perfect.
Buy a thread.
1 is not 0, Amy. A 3/3 flying, mobilize 1. Worthy cost. Sack a creature, exile a creature. Sorcery speed. So if we do that for 1 mana, it costs 3 to bring it back and 2 to replay it. So we can't... We just lose. Because this is sorcery speed. If it was an instant, we would actually be okay. But we're not. We're just dead. That sucks. Whatever. I'll exile you, sacking this. 1, 2, 3, but we don't have... It costs 2, right? Yeah. We don't have 2 mana after that. That sucks, dude. It won't let me cast this, right? Because I don't have the 2 life to pay. Oh, it just says you lose 2 life, so sure. There's a removal spell. They said good game. Yeah, good game. There it is.
Thank you, Gecko Man.
Like I said, diamond players, right? We would have to win... It's what, 2 per? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'd have to win 3. We'd have to win 12 more games to get up to the level that they're at. Mm-hmm. But Arena thinks that we're on par because we are above bronze, I guess. That makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. For sure. But Rob the Rich. Okay. Now, is that a Robin Hood reference? Or is that his name is Rob and he is rich? That's the question. All right. This hand is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. We have all 3 colors, and for that I won't complain.
Maybe it's both and he just wants to rob himself.
I thought it was just flatly a political statement, but okay.
That would be eat the rich.
Socioeconomic.
This is a sorcery, not an instant, so unfortunate. But I guess we pass. Why would you let me cast this? Oh, because it's up to 1 target creature and draw a card? Whatever. Create a 2/2. Oh, okay. Annoying, but fine. 3rd land, Globe, pass. I mean, we have 4 mana available. If we draw a land, we have 5 available. We can play both of these next turn. We take 2. That's fine. 19. We did not draw the land, but we did draw Corroding Dragonstorm. That's pretty good. And we have 4 mana. So, Leopard first. Dragonstorm. They lose 2. We gain 2. And we surveil 2. Bloodflies and a land. I guess it doesn't matter what order. We'll do that. Sure. No, stop. There we go. My bad. Okay. Because next turn we have 5 mana. So again, 3, 4, 5. Or no, actually we have 4. So 3 for this guy. Guess we play the Nurturer and give it a counter. And then pass. I could use the Snakeskin Veil to give this a +1/+1 counter. I don't want to. I could use this, not with the mana that we have right now, but I could have used this to put a counter on this and draw a card. And then we'd have a 3/3 Vigilance, but they debated it. I'll take my turn. They did nothing for the 2nd turn in a row, and they discarded Carsey Revenant. They can pay 3, exile it from their graveyard, put a flying counter, death touch counter, and a lifelink counter on one of their creatures.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. Land. We have 5 mana available. 1, 2. And then... Any land that we draw gets us a 4/6 flying death touch, exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. I really want this before they use that Carsey Revenant. Combat. Swing with both. See what happens. I assume they take it because now they want to use the Carsey Revenant on their token here. Oshious Exhale on the Lifelinker. Hexproof. Fizzles, you don't even gain the 2 life.
Aha.
And now it's a 4-powered Lifelinker attacking you. So now they trade with the 2/2. Good. Because now they don't have a target for this, which means that this will be more likely to actually hit the battlefield. So end the turn. And hit the battlefield and exile this. Because otherwise if they have a creature, it wouldn't. Okay, we didn't draw the land, but you know what? That's pretty good. I'll attack you for 5. You lose a life. I gain 4 life. And I'll end my turn. 29 to 11 feels okay. There's a bug in here. Go away. And they can play a dragon. They have the Boulder-born Dragon for 5. I would like to play a dragon. They have Sagu Pummeler. I mean... 5 damage to a creature without flying, huh? I mean, that feels okay, huh? Or could Detainment it? No, I do this. I think I Detainment. I think I was right the first time. Detainment, steal it. Combat, swing. They lose a life. They take 5. We gain 4. We're at 33. They're at 5. Pass. 6th land. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. They can tap to add 1 mana of any color, only to cast dragons or omens. They can pay 4, tap, sack this land, search for a dragon, reveal it, put it into their hand, and then shuffle. They have a 6/5 hexproof dragon. Hexproof flying, vigilance, trample. Hexproof if it hasn't been dealt damage yet. Or hasn't dealt damage yet, sorry. Skirmish Rhino, they lose 2, we gain 2.
He's so cool.
The Skirmish Rhino?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But what if...
Yeah, but what if dragon?
Well, so it's only 2 life. So they would go to 3. I can't play a dragon yet. I need 1 more land. Oh, but when this attacks, they lose a life. Yeah, we got this. We win. Holy shit. We win this turn, too. +1/+1 counter. Draw a card. Play a land. Go to combat. Swing. They lose a life down to 4. They block the 4/3. Because they would die otherwise. We gain 4 life. They go to 2. And then they lose 2 and we gain 2.
Very nice.
Game.
I liked that line.
Me too.
Rob the Rich, thank you.
We also ended the game at 39 life.
That's awesome.
Almost doubled our life total. That is awesome.
If only that gave us another win for some bizarre reason.
Right? Okay. 1-1. All right, well, I mean, that's how we want the deck to perform all the time, not how it performed in the game prior. Just saying. Let's keep going. Oh, Dave, you haven't... I mean, maybe we talked about it the last time you were here. I don't recall. But what do you think of our companion? The Jace Puppet.
I've seen him before. He's cute.
He's the best companion, okay?
Dave's like, I've seen him before.
Yeah, not as interesting. Geki Hachu. Okay.
Gesundheit?
Maybe. But another diamond player as well. Also, the Sultai Devotee to help us filter into other colors. Sorry, loud. Actually, not that bad. Is a color that we don't have. This hand is kind of bad. I'm going to mulligan this one. That is... You know what? That's fine. I will take that. I'm actually going to get rid of a land, I think. I think that makes sense to me. Maybe people will disagree, and they can do so. But I get rid of the land there. They played Descendant of Storms. Okay. We drew a 3-drop. That's good. Curving out, baby. Actually, we could just kill their creature here if we really want to. If they... Yeah, because, well, even if they endure it, right? We would just be able to block, but, like, we don't want to because we need the colors, so no blocks. They didn't even choose to endure. Okay, great. Oh, look at their sleeves.
I was going to ask what they were.
Maha and whatever that bird is. Ooh, the green. All right. We have all 3 colors now. Question is, who do I kill?
The question is, who do you not kill? Because it's everyone.
Oh, I was like, yeah. I mean, I don't kill anyone. In the game of Magic: The Gathering, on the other hand, different story.
For now.
Oh, also, Dave, you can see that this is like a battle map.
Yeah.
Or a war map, or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Like moving troops around and stuff. Do I care about 2 more damage?
If you click on the little horse pieces, they move.
We're going this way, this way, this way.
They have a second Descendant of Storms. We drew Purging Stormbrood. Holy shit.
Now,
What?
bulimia isn't healthy.
For Purging? It's a dragon. You gonna tell him?
Yes.
Okay,
I
you
just
go ahead.
did.
I just did.
When he purges, he floods an entire town.
Gross.
With vomit.
Yeah, very, very gross.
That's so
Just
gross.
a tidal wave and it sweeps away a cow.
Alright, so they are enduring one of them up to a 3-2, but only one of them. Okay, I mean, I'll attempt to do this and this and see what happens. Pump spell or burn spell of some sort. Ready, go. Pump spell. Oh, look, I know that card. Everybody dies, but they gained life, and then they lost life again anyway.
There you go, Amy. Everybody died.
Okay.
Speaking of enduring, I can do that too. Although, I can do that one. You endure one. Anyway. Pass. They gain a life. Thank you for laughing at that. I appreciate it.
We've gotten to the point where everything we say is something ridiculous for the punchy value because we just are punchy at this point.
All right, we're at 21. They're at 20. I mean, don't I just return this to my hand and replay it? Yeah, I definitely do. Okay, cool. I made out in that exchange, so.
Hot.
With who?
Yeah, all of them. Everybody. That's why they all died. I guess I have bad breath or something.
Oh.
Would kill them?
It choked on your tongue.
They play. There you go, Dave the Goblin Monk.
Yay!
It's very cool.
2-1 haste flurry. Oh, opponent. I am genuinely sorry for what is about to happen to you. All right, you lose 2, I gain 2. Now this is only +2/+2, but it's lifelink and hexproof as well. So swing. Where's the trade? Nowhere? Sick. Now I don't even have to cast that spell. Pass. Incredible.
I am the monk. I shall do nothing.
Well, because they would have, it would have died against this or something. Oh. Well, I mean, don't I want to save it? That's all their mana, too. Yeah, I definitely want to save it. I'd rather my creature live, thanks. And now they can't attack even though they wanted to. Because now I would... Yeah!
Thank you, Geki Hachu.
There was no reason for them to concede there, but I mean, I'm happy with it. That's great. Because this doesn't stay a 5/6, right? It just goes back to being a 3/4. But yeah.
I wish we would get to see what cards were in their hand now.
Yeah, you could do that on Magic Online, but it was their choice. There's a button that says show hand after the game is over, and so you could reveal your hand. Because in that one game where we had 3 lands in our hand at the end of the game and they killed us, we could have clicked show hand and it would have shown that we had all lands.
Yeah, because maybe they have all lands too.
Yeah.
Frog Pizza says, yay, save the rhino, win the game. LOL.
That's right. We'll call this rhino Hayden Panettiere from now on. I knew you had it. I knew you did. The actor who played the partner of Hero, the time traveler guy, That actor was following us on Twitter for a while. Yeah, I know. I was super happy. He was cute. He posted like pictures of him and his wife and his new baby. I was like, oh, this is adorable. But yeah, he was following us. I was like, hell yeah, this is great. There are jokes that I could make, but I'm not going to. We have Abzan Devotee and Sultai Devotee, as well as Feral Deathgorger and a Worthy Cost, and all 3 colors in hand. So this is a great hand. I'll keep it. Okay. And the green separate from the white and the black. So there you go.
C. Holland is here saying, hey with a wave.
What's up, C. Holland? Great to see you. Happy Magic Monday.
Yes.
How's every little thing? Furious Forebear, whenever a creature they control dies while this is in their graveyard, they can pay 2 to return this from their graveyard to their hand. I guess I just play you. The Abzan Devotee. It's so devoted, it keeps coming back from the graveyard.
That's what they do.
Mardu colors. And they started with a 3-1. Uh-oh. Don't kill... Aw. 5 damage. Wow. They really wanted that thing dead, huh? You got it. I take 3. Wow. Okay. Well, play this. Play the Sultai Devotee for 2. Then the Caustic Exhale is an instant, so I guess I just pass. But I can Caustic Exhale -3/-3 to kill this thing if I really want to, which I probably do. Do they attack with it? They do attack with it. Do I just block? 4th land next turn gets us this. I will attempt to block and see what happens. If and when they use a pump spell, they don't. Cool, let's trade. You got it. Arishin Sun Shield. Exile the devotee and 2 devotees from my graveyard. Good for you. That's a good move. All right, take my turn. Drew another land. Storm Singer. And pass. I mean, it's not ideal. Obviously, their 3/4 is stronger than our 3/3. We're going to take 3 this turn, go down to 15, but 15's not 0, so we're still fine. Right? That saying still works here. Holy shit! Now, the question is that the same one or a different one? Because, Dave, when you cast those omen spells, the smaller spells on the dragons, omens, you may cast this card as an omen. After you do, shuffle this card into its owner's library.
Ah, look at that.
So they could have redrawn it because they just shuffle, right? But goddamn would that have sucked if that's how that worked out for me. Okay, notably, we're going to play this globe. Next turn, we can play the dragon.
Why is that the base you put that globe on? It's pointy. It's going to scratch the surface of the globe.
It's true.
It's dragon glass,
Oh, so it doesn't get scratched?
I guess.
In this story, it doesn't.
You're right. I should have known.
We go to 13. We go to 13. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have a 3/3 flying, mobilize 1. Unfortunately. Oh, actually, never mind. I'm just gonna. It's the end of their turn. I'm gonna behold a dragon.
Hi.
I'm literally gonna play it next turn anyway. I'm gonna auto pay, kill your flyer, reveal this dragon to you, and then next turn I'm gonna play this dragon. You don't have 2 mana, so you can't do that. We drew another land, which I am gonna. I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to the patented Geek for All hand land, and I will play a 4/6 flying Death Touch. Exile the 2 cards from your graveyard.
Wow.
Including the one that could come back. So all things are equal now. I will end my turn. Okay.
So you balanced everything by dusting it.
Yeah, basically. You're welcome. You couldn't live with your own failure. They passed through their whole turn, and we drew Eerie Ultimatum, which we cannot currently cast because we need a single white. That's it. That's all that's left that we need. They have 1,000,000 mana open. They tap it. Okay. That actually makes perfect sense. I will... Oh my god, we have the white.
The globe?
But we don't have... We have one thing in our graveyard. Yeah, because of the globe, yeah. Return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. So what we could do is worthy cost, exile their creature, and then Eerie Ultimatum next turn and bring it back, but bring this and our creature back. I just don't know if that's worth it right now. Sure. Why not? Submit. I'll sack my creature to exile yours. Do they have the dragon that gives this +2/+2 and lifelink and hexproof? They don't. Cool. But what could I possibly have? It's not like I have an Eerie Ultimatum in hand or something. All right, flash 3/2 so it can deal me some damage. That's fine. I'll go to 10. Not a problem. I am, in fact, at 10. They have 2 cards in hand, and they pass. I drew the Detainment, but, like, do we care that much? They don't have a counterspell, so I'm just going to do this. Eerie Ultimatum!
It can't be.
Now we exile up to 2 cards from a single... No, I'm not going to exile from my own graveyard. F off. 0. They have none in theirs, so that's fine. 2 cards in hand means Static Snare to steal the Death Gorger, but Stormplane Detainment can target any non-land permanent. That includes the one that they just stole our creature with, which means our creature will enter back onto the battlefield again. And each dragon we control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. So I just don't care. This is all great. Good stuff. How many times can the single Feral Deathgorger enter the battlefield in one game, I ask you? The answer is going to be enough, hopefully. So I would like to borrow this. Thank you. That comes back. Exile 2 cards from a single graveyard. No. Go to combat. Sure. I have a 4/6 flying Death Touch. I'll attack with a Mobilize 1. I genuinely forgot this had Mobilize 1. Genuinely forgot. Great. Block that. It dies. Take 3. It would have died anyway. And they lose 1, we gain 1 every time one of that token goes away. No matter how it goes away. Because if we have to sack it at the end of the turn anyway, they still lose 1, we gain 1. And again, keeping up the patented Geek for All hand land.
Awesome.
Feral Deathgorger is dead again. This time exiled. This time it will not come back.
Oh.
We just have to draw another dragon. Damn it, so close. Actually, wait. We have more chances. Now we just have to draw another dragon. That's not it. Although there's a Blood Flies. We do draw 2 cards. So, damn it. Okay, fine. Delta, they conceded.
Wow.
At 15 life?
Whoa.
Okay.
Thank you, White 180.
We are gold tier 3 now. Wow. Okay, cool. I mean, works for me. I was ready to keep playing that out, though. Honest Rutstein.
Oh.
Legendary human warlock. Look at how honest he is.
He's chewing on a toothpick and flipping a nickel.
Exactly. He is from Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Sounds right.
The cowboy magic set, or western magic set, whatever you want to call it. But... Okay. And then next we will play another person who goes by the name of... Yes, it worked. Rags.
Oh. Oh, no.
We did already face the rich. So
Yeah.
we went from rich to the rags instead of the other way around. I will note, Abzan Devotee, which can help us filter for all of our colors, but we would need black. But Sultai Devotee helps us filter for black. So we got there. This is great. Oh, the bear rolled into his spot. Hi. Yes, hi to you too. Oh, look at their cool sleeves.
Yeah. We can't even get those because we only have 1 orb.
We have no orbs.
We have 0 orbs.
You have the possibility for 1 orb.
Oh, we drew the 2/1 Death Toucher. Now we can play this as our 3rd land. We could filter for black to get to the Reputable Merchant if we want. And it puts a +1/+1 counter on the Devotee, the Sultai Devotee. Yeah, perfect. No attacks. I could attack for 3, but, like, I'll just stay back and block your stupid Shock Brigade thing. Or if they kill one of my creatures, then I guess I won't, but, like, that's fine. It would be the Devotee, that's fine. No big deal. Then I take 1, because I blocked the 1/1. You got it. 3 mana. Drew the black. Oh, lucky bastard I am. Okay. Let's go ahead and endure 1. Giving it the counter. I do have Snakeskin Veil up, so no attacks. Pass. So now if they try to kill one of my creatures, it just gets bigger and doesn't die. Undead Earthcarver is, or Unburied Earthcarver, excuse me, is fine with me because they can't attack here. If they do, I'd be very surprised. They did not. Good. Take my turn. Drew Delta Bloodflies. Sick. Do I Abzan Devotee here as well, or do I keep up Snakeskin Veil is the question. I think I keep up Snakeskin Veil and wait a turn. So I play Bloodflies. Good. Go to combat. I know Snakeskin Veil could be used as a combat trick, but I think I'm just going to wait. They're at 21, we're at 19, and we're in no rush. We have dragons coming up eventually, so I'm not too worried about going into the long game here. They're the fast deck, so they want to be dealing me more damage, and they're not able to do that right now, which is great. So
we have dragons.
We do. Yeah, we do. Look, right there. Now, if they attack with the Earthcarver, we have some options. They don't attack with the Earthcarver. Sick. I'll take my turn. Drew another land, which we will play because one more land gets us the dragon. But I can play the Abzan Devotee. Go to combat. Swing with the Bloodflies. You lose a life. And you take 1 in the air. So you take 2. Great. Now we're both at 19. How does that feel?
Yay.
Yeah, 1 more land, and we have the Feral Deathgorger. I've heard that card's good. Our opponent tried to get rid of it many times. Mm-hmm. Sonic Shrieker. 2 damage to any target, and they gain 2 life. But if they deal the damage to me, I discard a card. But it's any target. It's me. And I have to discard a card. I think I have to discard Snakeskin Veil here.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Hi, I'm the target. It's me.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. They played a land. Okay.
I thought the Sonic Shrieker was that one like guard who was like yelling with the like
the Whale
rings.
of War.
Yeah.
Whale of War. That was a crazy card for sure. All right. Well, I mean, I can go like this and play the Leopard, and then pass. Unfortunately, that really sucks. The Sonic Shrieker is going to deal us some damage, y'all. I can't do anything about it.
I guess it's a tiger. Oh man.
How dare you?
I know.
You don't know your big cats, Amy.
I know. Johnny.
Yeah, the biggest cat. Look at him. No blocks. Didn't work. There we go. Look at him.
He is very big on the screen now, yes.
Yes. Ooh, Skirmish Rhino, eh? It may not be a land, but I mean they can still lose 3 or lose 2 and us gain 2. That's pretty good. Okay, now we go to combat because I'm not blocking the 4/4 anyway, so I'll attack you for 1. You lose 1, down to 18.
That rhino's horn looks like one of those things you use to like take the meat out of a grapefruit.
Oh, sure. A grapefruit knife.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, 4 damage. We go to 11. We really should figure out a way to deal with that thing. That ain't it. Oh, actually, you know what? I lied. That's absolutely it. I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
okay.
because you needed 6 lands for that.
I sure did. All right, combat. 3/4 trample, 1/2 flyer. That's probably good enough. They lose a life. Down to 16. Yeah, use your removal spell now. Hell yes. Yes. Sick. All right, good. Thank you. And I can exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Hey, look. 2 targets. Goodbye. Now I have a 3/5 Death Touch flyer against their 4/4 flyer. Never mind. I don't have that flyer anymore. I take 4 and go to 7. Oh, I'm an idiot. Undergrowth Leopard. Pay 1 mana, their Storm Plane Detainment goes away. Cool. And we drew another land, which I will keep as a patented Geek for All hand land, but also I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing for 1. Maybe they don't remember that that's what the Leopard does, so I'm not going to remind them. I'm just going to attack and move on with my life and see what happens. During their turn, if and when they attack me, I'm going to just get my dragon back, block, and kill theirs. We'll see what happens.
That sounds good.
Right?
Yeah.
There's always the possibility they don't remember what the cards do. So, but we just have our patented Geek for All hand land, which they should be very afraid of. Look at all the cool things I can do with this land. I can show it to you. I can show it to you bigger. I can move it around.
I have this card. Ooh.
Pass to attackers. Fear of activation. This is the other possibility that they just don't attack and I just don't do it. Like, that's cool too. They didn't attack, and I'm definitely just going to do it. Like, I was going to do it whether you attacked or not. You obviously remembered, which is why you didn't attack, and I'm going to attempt to do it now. And if it doesn't work, it worked. Okay, great. Another kill spell, another removal spell maybe? That is their Stormplane Detainment, so yes, that can go away. They could have another removal spell here at instant speed. They don't. And we have Corroding Dragonstorm. They lose 2, we gain 2, and we surveil 2. Any lands on top go directly to the graveyard. They don't pass go, and they do... Let me just make sure I'm not being dumb here. This is our second black source. We have 2 white and 3 green, which is literally... Oh, we know we need 3 black.
Oh.
We need 3 black, so that's actually perfect. That's why I am happy I didn't get rid of it.
That was a close one.
Okay. I thought it was exactly what we needed, but I was very wrong. But I will play the land, revealing our patented Geek for All hand land, and then...
He's a phony.
I'll say no attacks? No, I will absolutely attack with my reputable merchant. He's so reputable. Look at him.
He does seem great.
I have a 4.5 on Yelp.
Okay, so now what happens is our flyer has 1 more power. And 1 more toughness, but whatever.
He has a saddle on his back.
Mm-hmm.
He's so cool.
He's pretty cool. He works for a reputable merchant.
Oh, I was saying he was the merchant.
Oh.
That person works for him.
I'm the delegator.
Okay, well, next turn we're going to draw the land. We can keep up the hand land next turn, because then the turn after we'll draw the ultimatum and we can cast the ultimatum. And in fact, what that means is we can get a little bit aggressive this turn, because it's permanents with different names. So we can get a lot more aggressive if we want. Combat.
Oh, you should get rid of this land.
Who needs it? Put it right in the graveyard. Nobody gives a damn. Devotee and Bloodflies. Bloodflies will go away without, or when it comes back, I should say. It will not have the counter, but we shall see. They are not afraid, so they do block. And they block and trade the forebear. Good. Good. Oh shit, they double block. They give me a choice, huh? Alright, they're afraid of Pump Spell or something here. The hand land. Vindication. Nope, no blocks on the Devotee. Oh, okay. Instead, the Shock Brigade blocks. Okay, you got it. I literally have nothing else to do this turn. I might as well just bring this back anyway and just replay it. Hey, look, it's a creature. And pass. What could I have? Who knows?
sounded like the cereal toucan or whatever.
Toucan Sam?
Yeah.
Wherever it goes. Alright, so their Sonic Shrieker can't do anything unless they deal with this Feral Deathgorger. Oh, shit. Nareev, Heart of the Storm. If a creature they control that entered this turn would deal damage, it deals twice that much damage instead. And it's a 4-mana, 4/5 flying mythic spirit dragon.
No.
They swing with both Furious Forebears and the Sonic Shrieker. Okay, they swing out. Oh, my friend. I am aggressive. I am being aggressive. Being aggressive. So I am more than happy to go like this and like this and make you sack a creature. Because I don't care if all my creatures die. They're all coming back next turn. All of them. So what are we doing? You're sacking something? You're sacking the token? I'll take 2 less damage. Hell yes. Oh my god, that's incredible. Okay. I mean, sure. That's wonderful. Yes, kill the Deathgorger. Yes! Holy shit. Oh, look, there's an eerie ultimatum. Who knew? God damn. Whoa, look at all the targets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot the skirmish rhino was still in here. Submit 8. 8 cards enter the battlefield.
Cap on your left.
Exile this and this from your graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on the... On the rhino, because it's got trample. Endure 1. Put it on this. Get this back to my hand so I can play it later. Exile those cards from your graveyard. You lose 2, I gain 2. We're both at 10. Pass. I have mythics. Oh, this isn't even a mythic? Sick. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's wonderful. Hey, look, they passed their whole turn. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. Which one would I choose? Or, when it enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Oh, right. I'll play this first. Silly me. Play this. They lose 2, we gain 2, and I surveil 2. That goes to the graveyard, and it can take the Storm Singer. That's fine. And then I'll play a dragon, so that I can return it to my hand. Up to 1 means 0. Submit 0. No targets. Bounce this back to my hand. And, you know, pass, I guess? Actually, I don't really have to pass, right? I can attack with this guy. And...
Oh, I thought you needed to attack with the rhino because it's got trample.
No, because they have a 4/5. So if I attack with the 4/5, they block with the 4/5 and nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
But if I attack with this 2/2, if it dies, one of my creatures gets a +1/+1 counter. And if it doesn't die, I just get to...
I thought the counter was until end of turn. That's what I meant.
Oh, I see.
When I said, because it has trample.
Gotcha.
That's not really what I meant.
Gotcha. But now I have a 4/4 flyer. And so if I get to do that again... Actually, maybe I should have put it on the rhino now that we were talking about it. Because then the rhino would have 5 power and trample, and so it could go through the dragon. But that's fine. We're just going to replay the Dragonstorm. It's what's in our hand. They know that. And then basically if I swing out... Yeah, so it's our turn. If I play this first, surveil 2. Also, they lose 2, we gain 2. But worthy cost. To exile a creature or a planeswalker. Sick. Okay, let's play the Storm Singer. Now, whenever this or another creature we control dies, they lose a life, we gain a life. Combat. Good game. Yeah, good game indeed. Swing. They lose a life. They concede.
Right.
Yep.
Now we come to the judge. I yield.
You said swing, and their name is Rags, like ragtime.
Oh, look at that. I was making the rags to riches joke, but yeah, I like that.
It works on multiple levels.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, Helen says played D&D yesterday, Monday, because right now it's Monday for us. But
Ah.
For Sea Holland, it's Tuesday. And then he says, enjoyed myself.
Sea Holland is in jolly old England. That's awesome, Sea Holland. What, I mean, you said you enjoyed yourself. Any like, super standout moments, or was it just a good session in general? Because, like, that happens. But if anything cool happened, we'd love to know about it. Also, I got my standard LinkedIn email that I get every single Monday night.
Christ.
Every Monday.
You gotta unsubscribe to that shit.
I've tried before. I'm sure I just, like, need to do it again, but whatever. LinkedIn's a thirsty bitch, is really what I'm saying.
That is true. I will give you that.
Hardith the Fervent, another diamond player. We do have all 3 colors, 2 dragons in hand, and a Dragonstorm globe in hand. Keep. Jesus. Okay. Oh, they mulliganed.
Your opponent is Hardith.
They're also very into veto.
Yeah.
And they're fervent. They're hard and fervent. And they have a mole. We would like...
And that mole probably goes deep.
Yes, Amy, it probably does. Thank you for that note. You are so right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll pass. I hope I can draw some more land soon so I can play these dragons. That would be, like, really sick.
See, Holland says someone took out 25 enemies in one go. LOL. Fireball.
Holy shit! That is a lot of enemies. Wow. Good for them.
Damn.
What kinds of enemies were they? Like kobolds or goblins or something? They'd have to be very squishy. Now we have 3 dragons in hand, by the way. We drew another dragon. And actually, if we draw 1 land, this dragon can enter.
Nice. I'll get us water.
Oh, thank you. 2/1 that lets them go to land, but they put it on top. Which, okay, I guess. Gnomes. That makes a lot of sense. I like it. We drew the land. Sick. And it's an artifact, but it says up to 1 target artifact or creature. There was another card that we had that said non-creature artifact. This card does not say that. I wonder which card I'm going to choose. Holy shit. What a turn cycle. All right, so now I need to draw 1 more land again to play one of these 2. Seems pretty good. I'm a fan of that idea. Let's see what we can do. Look at that cute little smile he's got. They draw, then discard. And they discard. Thank you for the water, Amy. Appreciate it greatly.
You are welcome.
Do you want to get him some too?
No.
Okay.
He's got a full cup of coffee.
Oh, I see.
No, if he wants water.
Gotcha. All right, they discarded a land. Interesting choice. Well, I can go to combat first, I suppose, and attack for 4. We didn't draw the land, notably. But I guess I could do this. Play the oh god. Sorry, play the merchant. Press the wrong thing. Targeting itself? No. Targeting the Storm Brood. And then with 2 mana left, I will end my turn, keeping up Snakeskin Veil, and seeing what we can do. If they attack me for 4, I probably just take it. Like, I could, like, block with the merchant. I guess I could chump block. Whoa, Tygom, Master Opportunist. 2/2 Flurry Mythic. They've now cast their second spell. Copy it, exile the spell you cast with 4 time counters on it. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. That's really cool. So they get to search for a basic, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Okay. And then in 4 turns, they get to do that again. Interesting. I'll pass 2 attackers. I will not chump block. I guess I could. I will. I'll chump block here. They have 2 cards in hand. Fine. He'll die anyway, so a creature will get the counter, but their creature also dies. We drew Corroding Dragonstorm. Amazing. Dragons Prey first, I guess. Kill their mythic. Corroding Dragonstorm. You lose 2, I gain 2. And I surveil 2. I need 1 land. So I'm actually going to put the Jungle Hollow in the graveyard. Despite the fact that it gains me a life, it enters tapped. And I want it to be faster than that. So I will also attack for 6. They go to 8. And I will pass. They have 3 cards in hand with 6 mana. 4 of 5 colors, no black, notably. But another rare in Narset, Jeskai Waymaster. At the beginning of their end step, they may discard their hand. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn, and they did because their hand was empty. Oh, no, it wasn't. They discarded Mammoth Bellow, but, notably, land, Feral Deathgorger, exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. I'm going to choose Mammoth Bellow and their Mythic Taigam. And a dragon enters, so that comes back to my hand. I'm then going to attack for 6 in the air and put them to 2. Both of my creatures are lethal with no available blockers on their side of the field for flying right now. Pass. Concede.
Wow. Thank you, Hardith. The Fervent.
We're gold tier 2.
Wow.
Holy shit. By the way, while
Impressive.
you were gone, C. Holland mentioned that they took out, it was gnomes. 25 gnomes with 1 fireball.
Damn.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, look!
We got an orb.
We got an orb.
Now we're halfway to being able to afford those sleeves.
That's right. We got Bandit's Talent.
It's a bat.
It is a bat.
It's a cute bat.
Level 1, when it enters, they each opponent discards 2 cards unless they discard a non-land card. Level 2, for 1 mana, you can level it up. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if that player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, they lose 2 life. And then for 4 mana, you can level it up to level 3. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card for each opponent who has 1 or fewer cards in hand.
Cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it steals people's necklaces.
I guess so. It reminds me of the bat from Great Mouse Detective.
Does he steal people's necklaces?
I mean, sort of. He
He steals children.
Yeah, that
Oh,
too.
shit.
He basically does whatever Radigan asks him to, and one of which was stealing Ms. Havisham. Was that her name?
Flavisham.
Flavisham. Damn it, so close. Thank you.
Flangahanger.
Miss Havisham was in that book that we had to read.
Don't ask me.
Tell me, Sherlock.
Great
Holmes.
Expectations.
Great expectations. Ooh, this hand is bad. Ooh. Because, like, this costs 3, so, like, any land would get us this, but, like, we'd need 2 more land if we don't get a green for this, and then Sultai Devotee as well. We'll mulligan. Okay, we have all 3 colors. We have the Stormbrood, Cruel Truths, and the Nurturer. I actually think they said good game?
What the?
That was an awkward one. I might get rid of a white here. I don't need it, and I need 1 more land to get to Cruel Truths, which will let me surveil 2, draw 2, lose 2. There's the land. Sick. We'll play the black, because basically next turn we can destroy a creature with power 3 or less, which I assume they're going to play here. Big and scary. Yep, there it is. Oh, look, I'm so worried now. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. And pass. Okay, 3rd land can get me the Nurturer, which will have lifelink. Ooh, good card. Drew another land. Okay. Nurturer with the counter on itself. I've been enduring itself as opposed to making the token, I think, every time. Because we're not really trying to go wide as much. We're just trying to wait until we get our dragons, basically. Next turn, we can Cruel Truths. So this card is very good. Okay. Oh! Oh, shit. We can just disrupt literally everything they're trying to do right now. That's really funny. I'll play this. Pay 1. Get rid of your stupid rare. That's very powerful. And then pass, I think. It's got first strike. I really don't care if I take 2 damage. Like, I'm going to lose 2 life later as well, but I don't care. And this combo happens again. Oh, never mind. It does not. That's fine. I take 2. I take 2. That's fine. Okay. I thought they were going to... it looked like they hovered over this for a second. Okay, drawing a lot of land. Not a lot of dragons, notably, though, deck. If you could help us out there, I'd appreciate it. This is an instant. This is a 1/2 flyer, which I don't want right now, so... There's a dragon. Oh, and it's the dragon that we played before as well, so that's actually perfect. I'll say done. Do we have black? We don't have double black. Shit, that's frustrating. Okay, and we drew a green. Jesus. Drew another green. It's a lot of land, deck. I'm not a fan. War effort. That's bad. We take 8. Maybe they were right about the good game thing. Super annoying.
Erica is here saying, I missed it all with a hugely crying face.
Aw, Erica.
No, you haven't. We're still playing.
That's right. We're still here. Power 3 or less, I guess. Oh, wait. We could just play this, right? As a 3-3, though? It's not really good enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would only have 1 left. We don't have double black, so I can't cast both. But I can cast this, killing here. And then passing, unfortunately. That really sucks. We could win this game, but it's not going to be easy. Quarry Mountain's Stalwart is also not going to be super helpful here. We're at 3. They have 3 attackers every turn. That is not good enough. If we drew the... No, we would need 2 more black. So, yeah. Unfortunate. We are on board dead. Pass. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Also, their fucking early good game when I mulliganed is so infuriating. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, their deck's insane. Okay, we got a 1. And then pass to attackers. They swing. They have a 3rd one. We pass to blockers. Block the biggest one. Now they say good game again because they're an asshole, like an absolute jackass. And then we take 5 and go to -4. Wow, what a shitty person you are, Blum Keistador. You can thank them if you want, but no thanks.
Thank you, Blum Keistador. Yeah. See, Helen says chin up to Erica.
Oh, well.
Because it was before we lost.
Gotcha. It was before we lost.
Yeah, so it wasn't to you. But you should listen to C. Holland because he knows the future. And so if he's telling you chin up,
it's true.
Then that means that you're good.
Yeah, he is living in the future.
Erica says, oh...
Hi.
Oh, hi, Final Fantasy Dave.
Bye, Erica.
Don't leave, Erica. No.
No, I'm the one leaving.
Yeah. 4 with Eerie Ultimatum in hand.
Because then maybe you can...
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it doesn't need to be that high.
That good?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just
high.
like so that it wouldn't hit, but it would be under it.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, I did, but also it was really funny. I know what you meant.
Erica is very funny, so
yes.
it all works out.
And I appreciate the nickname. That warms the soul.
Yeah. We were talking about Final Fantasy. The streamer event for it happens next week on Wednesday. And no, unfortunately, with the way that timing worked out, Dave will not be with us for that. But
which sucks.
It is still Final Fantasy week this week and next week, regardless. So.
Well, I was also saying that I would probably just give all the spoilers because I just adore the flavor of everything they do.
Yeah. Erica, do you concur? Because I know Erica is also a big Final Fantasy fan.
If you've seen the spoilers.
Yeah, which I guess, yeah. Let us know if you've looked at the previews yet, Erica. Third land for our opponent. They are also Abzan colors, at least currently. Sultai Devotee, though. It's a pretty good one. I do have 2 mana to filter with, so I will. Or not to filter with. Anyway. I do have 2 mana because I can't hold a dragon. And I will kill your Devotee and pass.
You can hold a dragon.
That's true. But can you catch a falling star? Sorry.
If you can hold a dragon, you can catch a falling star.
Gotcha. Thank you for laughing at that one, Dave, by the way. I appreciate that.
I got it. Also, if you can do both of those things, that just sounds badass.
Yeah,
it's
right?
just very mystical.
Maybe the dragon catches the falling star, and so by the transitive property, because you're holding it and it catches the falling star, maybe you've also... Yeah.
You're holding the dragon because you're friends. So it's going to share the falling star with you.
Gotcha. My mistake.
Obviously.
Clearly. What?
This dragon's my friend now. You want to go riding later? No? Okay. See ya.
They have 5 cards in hand. I feel like this is a dumb use of my turn, but I also don't have much else to do on my turn. So I'm just going to cast the Detainment. and steal their thing, and then they can respond by sacking it to kill the thing, to kill the detainment. They don't? Why wouldn't you do that? Okay. I mean, look, I'm happy with it, but also the detainment could have been in our graveyard. So, and then we would have gotten it back with the Eerie Ultimatum. Instead, they try to kill the devotee. Oh, shit. Oh, but no, but hexproof, yeah. I was like, but -3/-3 would kill it. But hexproof resolves. Can't target it. Now you take 3 instead of 2. Works for me.
Pay for your insolence.
5 mana, Host of the Hereafter. That's a good card. Okay, I mean, they really want me to cast Eerie Ultimatum. Is really what... God damn it, man. Come on. I have no permanents in my graveyard either. Stop giving me Eerie... Well, actually, to be fair, I have Eerie Ultimatum mana now. Because this lets me filter the 3rd white into the 3rd black. So.
Awesome. So Erica says, you know what I meant. Hi, not buy, but I'm not even going to fix it.
No need.
It's a buy with a B-I.
Also, you're just saying that Dave is bi, which, I mean, you know, to each their own, I suppose.
Erica says, oh. There you go, Erica. I'm sorry. She says, oh, every time I look at the spoilers, I get choked up.
I get choked up.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Let's do this.
I just get choked up when I read.
Pass to damage. I guess I'll wait till the end of the turn. This is a very scary Armament Dragon. 6 mana, 3/4 flyer. When it enters, distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures.
It's a good color, though.
Yeah.
He's not scary. He's a corn cob.
He is a corn cob. Look at his neck.
It's just a corn cob.
I drew Dragon's Prey, which is actually an incredible draw right now. So I get to kill the Host of the Hereafter. Damn it. I don't get to kill the Host of the Hereafter. It's super annoying. Good for you. They had exactly what they needed. Props to you. And then they get to play the Armament Dragon as well. That really sucks. Okay. Armament Dragon it is. Gives splitting the counters between the 2. 1 and 2, I suppose. Yep, that makes sense. Absolutely blocking. Drawing Kintree Nurturer, which can endure itself. I do not quite know how I win this game, though.
See, Helen says, wish I did live in the future, LOL. Would have left 5 minutes earlier after D&D and not missed that bus.
Wow.
Had to wait 30 minutes for the next one. Crying, laughing face.
That sucks. Man. I love that you got me this water, and I'm sitting here going, I'm thirsty. The number of times that has happened where I'm just like so focused on what I'm doing that I'm just like, I'm thirsty. I hope Amy gets me some water soon.
Yeah.
Manifest.
Oh, shit. All right.
Really, very much not soon, since I already did, and you're not drinking any of it.
Yeah, this is our 3rd loss. This is insane. Whatever they're doing is nuts. I have no recourse to it at all. And I can't, like... Both of their creatures have 6 toughness, so this 5 damage doesn't even help us. It's a completely dead draw. Okay.
You could kill the 3/3 with it.
I mean, I'm going to have to. And I can't behold a dragon, so we don't even gain life. Submit 0.
Erica says, also, yeah, I did in fact finally shell out $1 to
Well, no, $155.
Oh, okay. For the Final Fantasy 14 Precon.
Nice. Because what do they have? 14, 7, and something else. I don't remember what the last one is. Or actually, I'm sure there's more than that, but... Alright, in our graveyard, still no... Oh, 1 permanent. Okay. We just lose now. Mm. Trample and lifelink on the team. Whatever, I'll let them do it, I guess. That's so frustrating. We We take 15, 16. No, 15. I was right.
Thank you, Nimgarian.
But that's our third loss. That sucks, man. Okay, well, losing 2 in a row after getting 5 wins is a little rough, but we got more than our entry fee back.
Yay!
We're at 1,600 gems and 4 packs.
Okay.
Which means we will claim. We will go 2 packs. And since we have 34, we will open 10 of them. Oh, leader of the pack 1. Achievement completed.
Nice.
And we got 3 mythics. So even though Erica is here, looking at you, I imagine we will get at least one that is not a wild card.
If we don't, that would be fucked up.
It would be. All right, we got no new, or firsts, I should say, out of any of the commons or uncommons. We have a Roar of Endless Song, which is gorgeous.
Can you guys see this? Because it's literally like an embroidery picture. So like all of these blue arches and everything, that's all like individual stitches of an embroidery. It's very cool.
I agree. Gorgeous. Kishla Village. Also very cool art for the Sultai. That's our first Kishla Village, by the way. We have Rediscover the Way, which is another saga. This one, I think, is supposed to look like a scroll, like an ancient scroll art or whatever, especially because she has a bunch of scrolls
Right.
in the art as well. Quarry Steel Cutter, that's what our opponent used.
That's supposed to look like a scroll.
You're so right. I don't know what I was thinking.
She says 14, 10, 7, 6.
So that is those are the precons. Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 10, 7, and 6.
Wow. And then she says, these 3 wild cards will be so lit.
Erica, don't you do
No
that.
idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so
I
apparently
see 1 wild card, and that is it.
apparently we haven't gotten a lot of these lands, these rare lands, because now we got the Quarry Mountain Monastery, which is also a first.
Nice.
Naga Flesh Crafter, gross. A 4-mana 0/0 Snake Shapeshifter. Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
Snake Shapeshifter. All right, it's not that bad. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, and then if this is in your graveyard for 2 and a blue, you can exile this card from your graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter on a non-legendary creature you control, and each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. I will tell the story again. Shoutouts to Loading Ready Run, who during the streamer event for this set used this card to copy a 1/4 Death Toucher that had mobilize X, so they would make a 1/1 token every time they attacked, where X was equal to the number of creature cards in their graveyard. The number of creature cards in their graveyard was 4, but each of their creatures became one of those, and so they attacked us with 24 creatures in a single turn, because they made, or no, maybe they made 24 tokens, because X was 6. X was 6, and they made 4 copies of that creature, and so attacked us with 24 1/1s and 4 1/4 Death Touchers.
Ridiculous.
It was a lot. We lost, by the way, at that point, to no one's surprise. Sinkhole Surveyor. This is definitely not our first of this. We've seen many of those. I'll let you read before I do these mythics.
So see, Helen says, nice. Can't get a precon. It's either sold out at reputable places, not paying 150
Pound?
pounds for a precon from the disreputable sellers.
Yeah, that makes perfect
Sure.
sense. Yeah, for sure.
Makes sense, yes.
Let's do our mythics here. And by the way, obviously, I'm sorry. That really sucks. Taval, Arbiter of Virtue. This card is so scary to play in Limited. Like, we watched an opponent lose while they had this card in the battlefield. It's 5 mana for a 6/6 flying lifelink, but spells you cast have Delve, which means you can exile cards from your graveyard to help pay for their casting cost. But whenever you cast a spell, whether you've delved it or not, you lose life equal to that card's mana value.
Ooh.
But this thing has lifelink and is a 6/6 flyer. So like the trade-off is that you're supposed to like be able to use this thing to gain 6 life a turn and then cast a bunch of spells and be okay. But we watched an opponent just like cast a spell and just lose life and die. It was like, okay, sure, I guess. Paranation. The art on this card is insane. I don't even know what I'm looking at, and it's still totally worth it. This card is disgusting.
Oh, I see. It's I think I see. There's a guy's head, and that's his armor, and there's a person behind. Oh, there's another person, and there's another person. It's like more. You see more and more you look at it.
I think it's supposed to be progression, right? Because the way that the card works is you return a permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter and an indestructible counter on it. So like they come back with something floating around their head, it looks like, maybe in the middle there. So like at the bottom they're like weak and whatever. And then in the middle it looks like they've got something floating around their head, so maybe that's the hexproof. And then at the top they've got the cool armor, so that's the indestructible. Maybe?
It's not progression, it's paranation.
Oh, my bad. Paranation.
The Epsilon believe in paranation. Death is not only an end, but a return to the beginning.
It also just makes me think of perineum, and then it just makes me smile.
Legit.
Now I'm thinking of paramecium.
And then last but not least, mythic rare wild card. Erica. It had to be the last one, though, right? Had to be the last one. Let's find out what our achievement was from MTG Arena Milestones. Leader of the pack. Open 100 packs in the packs screen. Claim. Ooh, it's Arlen Cord.
Yeah.
Leader of the pack.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, well, guess what, everybody? Heal up. Is that what it says? Gain 777 life over any number of games. We're at 684 out of 777. And then really, really big. Cast 200 creature spells with power 4 or greater over any number of games. We're at 186 out of 200.
Very close on both.
We're getting there. We will get there no matter what. We're just going to keep playing Arena. So, unfortunately, the streamer event is not on our account, but still, as a reminder, next Wednesday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, we are going to be streaming for the Final Fantasy set that is coming out for Magic the Gathering. We will be streaming Sealed and or Draft all day long for probably at least until 10 p.m. So like at least 9 hours. We'll do our best. If we're getting trounced or we're not having fun, that's typically when we leave, and or if we're getting tired. So, but stay tuned for that. It should be a ton of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, it should be good. I want you to be able to do that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'll read it.
Yeah, my bad.
Erica says, paranation is the ability of plant life to survive across different germinating seasons. Very cool.
Hence perennials.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Thank you, Erica. I've learned something today.
C. Holland says, nice. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, C. Holland. We look forward to seeing you there, and it will be a much better time for you, literally, like time of day for you to attend one of our streams. And
Because it won't be the future. Wait, it still will be.
It would still be the future. It just won't be 1 p.m. there. It'll be a more reasonable hour for you, that's all. They're 6 hours ahead, if I recall, so it'll be 7 p.m. Like, perfectly reasonable time to watch a stream. But anyway.
Erica says, I'll be here to explain all the lore and cry.
Good. We're glad. We will at least be finished with 8 by then, so hopefully. And it'll probably be a bit before we get to 10. Like, we'll do it, but it'll probably be a bit. We're like not immediately going to go into 10 after that. We've got stuff going on, so
Lots of stuff.
we'll figure it out. Oh, good, the fireworks are starting. For I guess in that regard, to all who are celebrating, happy Memorial Day, one and all. Hopefully you enjoyed your holiday, however you chose to celebrate. And for everyone who either did not who did not celebrate for whatever reason, happy Magic Monday to you. Hopefully you all have a great week. Either we will see you hopefully next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern for more Magic Monday, as we are here every Monday to do, or on Friday we will be live over on Video Games for All at 8 p.m. Eastern to play something that I have to talk to these folks about it. I've got ideas. I've got thoughts. We'll see. It just sucks because whatever. We will talk about it and then you will all see. And if you remember on this channel or our other 2 channels, Video Games for All.
And gluten-free for all.
If you remember to subscribe and ring that bell, you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out and or whenever we go live. So you don't have to worry about wondering what we're going to play on Friday. You'll get the notification as soon as I put it out there. So stay tuned for that over on Video Games for All, 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Otherwise, if you're just here for Magic, no worries whatsoever. We'll be back next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And next week, for pre-release, is going to be an absolutely crazy week. It's not just the streamer event on Wednesday. We're streaming on Monday as we usually do, like this, but we're not playing Final Fantasy. On Thursday, there will be a pre-recorded video coming out of me opening many, many thousands of dollars worth of Final Fantasy products, so stay tuned for that. And then on Friday, I will be opening a number of pre-release kits at the pre-release itself, as well as going around and looking at all the other beautiful cards that people will be opening. So stay tuned for all of that stuff. Like I said, if you sub and ring the bell, sorry, Amy, you will get those notifications as soon as those videos come out, especially Friday night's videos, because sometimes it goes into Saturday morning. It all depends on when we can get those videos out to you all, and we hope we can do it quickly and expeditiously, but we make no promises. We're just, we get it out when we can, and hopefully you all enjoy that. But yeah, we've got a lot going on this week because we're doing some recording for Video Games for All, so stay tuned for more of that. I can't promise when. Well, actually, I think Final Fantasy VIII will start back up again once Batman, the Telltale series is done. We're not going to stop in the middle of Batman. That's the plan, at least, is to have it start back up at the end there. But stay tuned. We'll talk more about it as it gets closer, subject to change as is necessary. We'll see.
Yeah.
Did you read that already? Did I forget?
C. Holland says, thanks for the stream.
Thank you, C. Holland. And in fact, it's not my job to thank you. It's all of our jobs to thank you. But specifically, Amy has some work to do.
C. Helen, thank you so much for making it to the stream. We always appreciate you being here.
Agreed.
Erica, I'm sorry you got here so late, but you still got to see us play for a somewhat decent period of time, and you still got to see us not open 3 mythic rare wild cards.
And you dropped some knowledge on us.
That's right. And we still opened one for you, and obviously we hope you're doing well, and it's great to see.
Right. And Frog Pizza, thank you so much for making it here as well.
That's right. It was great to see you.
Yes.
Thanks for the chat.
Ghetto TCG, thank you for making it back. It's nice to see you again. We really appreciate that.
Correct.
Marcus, as always, we love seeing you here.
Just the best.
Adam, very nice to see you here as well.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well.
Yes. Specman 131. I'm glad you made it here as well.
That's right.
Always.
And thank you for pointing out that the draw spell killed us. Dave noticed it as well, and I'm glad I didn't cast it because I would have died. So.
MTG Hillbilly, it was great to see you here also.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Inquiring Mind Screw, it's been awesome having you here so consistently. And Godalope was also here tonight.
Shit, thank you. I missed it somehow.
You're welcome. I know you did. It's
wow.
okay. I didn't.
Thank you very much. It's why we have more people here. I appreciate it.
So thank you so much, Godalope. We love you.
So to each and every person that Amy just mentioned, thank you very much. If you did not hear your name just mentioned and you were still watching us, even if you're watching on the VOD, feel free to give yourself a shout out in the comments down below, by the way.
Please do.
But also, if you were watching us but not with us in chat, no problem whatsoever. Please accept our blanket thank you here at the end for whatever reason that you were not able to chat. If you do want that shout out, you're more than welcome to join us in the future, and we would be happy to do so. But otherwise, like I said, I mentioned when we're back next. Hopefully we will see you all then. In fact, between now and the next time that we see you all, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And I'm David.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.